Sasa tunataka tuombe namna hii. We want to request this way that this program, boy, tutulie kidogo. Unajua hii debate is being weighted by, the other time we had over 50,000 people who were watching the first debate, and this one we are expecting that the numbers will go up. So let us have decorum. Tukue na heshima ya juu, ya hali ya juu. Tusipoteze uungwana, because we will be live na hatutapenda. We are profiling Baringo County to be a county that needs to be needs to set the pace for I'm a smile. He has a broad smile. Asante sana. Thank you. And so many of us who are here. Tunataka kuanza because kuna watu wengi sana wanasubiri online na atungependa kuwaweka zaidi ya hapa. So our ushers, tafadhali mtuletee waheshimiwa waje hapa so that we can introduce the program right away. Cameraman, media, let's be ready.
vizuri. Vile vile tumkaribishe wakili Benjamin Chebon, tumkaribishe wakili Benjamin Chebon kwa makofi mazuri jameni. Karibu sana wakili kwenye awamu ya pili. Tulishiriki pamoja awamu ya kwanza. Karibu sana wakili. Jisikie vizuri pale. Tutafutie kiti ambayo umekupatia nafasi nzuri sana. Kwa hivyo MC Simon, wale viongozi wetu wataingia, tafadhali utanijulisha, tuwakaribishe kwa heshima. Kisha baadaye tuanze shughuli ya siku ya leo. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Silas Tochim. Tunasubiri Mheshimiwa Chepsongol, kisha tuta put the house in order, kisha baadaye tutaanza.
Check 1 2.
MC Simon, Naomba Mheshimiwa Chepsongola aje kwenye kikao tafadhali. Simama Mheshimiwa Chepsongola aingie kwenye kikao, tunataka kuanza shughuli ya siku ya leo. Boricha, tumia cameraman, which is cameraman? Kwa sawa, this one. Hii toko tumetil sana man.
Basi tumpige makofi Mheshimiwa Ruben Chepsongol akija hapa. Asante sana, karibu sana Mheshimiwa. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Ruben Chepsongol akichukua nafasi yake pale, anachukua tena nafasi kuwasalimia wananchi. Anafahamika wakati mwingi kama kinara wa chama ama daktari. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa. The media that we take our positions now so that we can be signaled to be able to begin today's debate, tuweze kuanza rasmi, kwa sababu kuna wenzetu wale wanatusubiri pale kwenye mtandao wamesubiri sana, and our link was reading that it would go live at 9 p.m. It's now 9:17 p.m. and we would really wish to move with speed so that we can save on time. Nitarudia tena kuomba wananchi tukue a bit quiet so that we can be able to begin together. As soon as we are live, Boni, let me know so that we can be able to introduce the Senate Showdown round 2, 14 September 2025.
We are ready. Boni, with your signal, we can proceed. Amkich, let us proceed. Boni, can we proceed? Let's proceed. Let's go. Let's go ahead. Camera one, this is camera one? All right. Proceed. Yeah, it's camera one.
C1, are we live?
Yes,
we're
ready.
good.
Please proceed.
Okay. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from Chamasta Hotel, Kabarnet, the county headquarters of the County of Great Diversity, Baringo. My name is Amkich Karanja. We are here with the Baringo Senate Showdown Round 2, the battle for the Senate seat, Baringo County. We wish to apologize once again because we have taken a bit of time to be here, and I would request that we now get set to begin. Tonight, we host a number of candidates who are in the race for the Senate position coming up later this month and later in November for the elections. Sure. I would wish to ask my co-host Tom Chepsoi to introduce himself.
Thank you very much my good friend Amkich Karanja. Tumkaribishe engineer Kibogong tafadhali kwenye kikao.
Karibu sana engineer, asante sana.
Karibu sana engineer. Tafadhali vile vile I want to Saimo and the team, please let's keep our audience in order. Tafadhali tusishauriane kwa sauti kama venye mheshimiwa Tegelona anapofanya hapa. Tutakuwa na mdahalo mmoja sio? Tafadhali mheshimiwa Tegelon. MC Saimo atakuwa pale nyuma, tafadhali tumpatie ile nafasi ya kujaribu kutuliza. Ukisongesha kiti tafadhali iwe ni kwa ustarabu. Asante sana. Thank you very much my good friend Amkich Karanja. We want to begin tonight program. We had hoped that we would have started at 7 p.m. but now apparently because of some reasons that we could not avoid, we want to go straight away to introduce our guests, and nafasi hii nitaanza na kiranja wa chama Mheshimiwa Ruben Chepsongol ambaye vile vile alihudumu kama kansela ama awamu ya kwanza kama chifu, vile vile akaenda kama council, vile vile MCA na vile vile kiranja wa chama na vile vile director KVDA. Ndugu Ruben Chepsongol, mheshimiwa, karibu kwenye kikao. Tuanze na jina lako na vile vile azma ambayo imekupatia nafasi kupania kiti cha Senate.
Asante sana ndugu Chepsoi pamoja na Amkich Karanja and my fellow colleagues, senators friends. Kwa majina ni mheshimiwa Ruben Chepsongol.
Naam.
Unajua hii ni mara yangu ya kwanza.
Naam. Karibu
kuhudhuria kikao kama hiki.
Karibu.
Mengine ni kusema tu kutaja majina kwanza.
Naam.
Alafu mambo mengine yapo.
Tutafuatilia. Naam. Karibu sana mheshimiwa.
Naam.
Thank you so much. Asante sana. We can go to Mheshimiwa Wakili Kiprop Chebon.
Thank you so much Amkich. Thank you so much to the both who are following us online and those who are with us here physically. My name's and my fellow contestant aspirants. My name's Wakili Chebon Kiprop Benjamin. I'm an advocate of the Kenya. I practice law in Nairobi.
Sure. Tuongeze sauti kwenye production.
It's okay. We proceed.
Wakati huu tukitengeneza sauti, tumkaribishe Mheshimiwa Evans Mundulel. Tumkaribishe Mheshimiwa Evans Mundulel vizuri jamani. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Mundulel. Naam, Oldon. Tafadhali Boni nikabishie sauti ya wakili. Nikabishie sauti, naam. Nikabishie kipaza sauti.
Okay, thank you so much.
Let's settle down so that we can allow Mheshimiwa Wakili as Mheshimiwa Mundulel takes his position. Yes, you can just sit there, Mwesh. It's okay. Thank you. Asante.
You can proceed. Chebon Kiprop Benjamin. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. Thank you. Yes, I'm Wakili Chebon Kiprop Benjamin. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. I do practice law in Nairobi. I come from Mogotio. I'm the son of the soil, Baringo County. I am also a certified public mediator. I'm also an environmental law practitioner. I am an aspirant. I've chosen to come and also defend my county. I want to come and bring my input as an advocate so as to help our county go forward. They say that the world is bad, not because of bad people, but because of the silence of good people.
Thank you.
I choose to be a good person.
Asante sana. Asante sana. Let's have Mheshimiwa Silas Tochim proceed.
Thank you. I'm Jambo.
Tujambo Mheshimiwa.
It's nice to be here. I appreciate the invitation. And this is my first time to participate in this debate. And I appreciate your invitation, Amkich Karanja and Tom Chepsoi.
Yes, Mheshimiwa.
I'm Silas Tochim. I'm an aspirant for the Senate. I come from Baringo Central. Currently, I'm the Director of Tourism Fund. Initially, I was the MCA for Tenges Ward,
Sure.
2017 to 2022. And I vied in 2022 for the Senate seat. And I'm here again to contest. Maybe to go back a little bit.
We will allow you to do that. We just wanted you to introduce yourself.
Okay, all right.
All of you so that the team that is following will be able to know who is in the debate.
Okay, all right, thank you.
So you can hand over the microphone to your colleague. It's on, I think.
Okay, thank you very much, Chepsoi. My name is Moses Kibogong-Kilo from Baringo North. Thank you.
Moses, thank you so much, Moses. We go to Mundulel. You can use the microphone. You can have that. Your introduction, please.
So, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Evans Kiprotich Mundulel Bet. I'm a Christian by faith, a manager by profession, and a leader by passion. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Evans Bet Mundulel. Thank you, Ruben Chepsongol, Chebon, Tochim, and Kibogong. We will want to go straight into the content of this debate so that we save on time and will be fair to the people who are following.
Sure.
I will go to Mheshimiwa Silas Tochim and ask the question that was asked in the first round of the debate across all the aspirants or the candidates. Why do you think you are the best person to be the third senator of Baringo County?
Thank you very much. Why I think I'm the best and suited person to be the senator? One, I have tried and I have been in the field of Senate. I vied in 2022. I went until the end in the primaries. Second, I've been a legislator in the county assembly. I've been an MCA elected, and I know the legislation, the oversight, and together with the representation. I am fit to be the senator because I have the experience, because the county assembly and Senate are working together. Senate is doing the oversight for the assembly or county assembly. That is why I think and I have the calling to be the senator for Baringo. I have the calling because I was in the race. I did not just come because there was a vacancy, because we lost our senator. I'm just here. All these other aspirants, some were, they just came after there is this vacancy. Some had vied for other positions. They vied for MP. Some, they were just businessmen. So myself, I am following my calling to be the senator. And again, maybe off, but I can say I have the exposure and the knowledge, because Senate is where we meet people with experience, with academic qualifications. You see, we have get professors, you get doctors there, lawyers. Myself, I have a little bit of exposure. I've studied in Uganda for my undergraduate. I've studied in the UK, Great Britain. I was there for 10 years. I did my 2 masters.
All right.
So I can say, I can fit to engage and to discuss and to battle there in the Senate with those guys and leaders from other places.
Sure.
So Baringo, I'm here and I'm ready to serve as the senator because I am having the calling.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to give it to Wana Kibogong, and we want to limit this introduction into 2 minutes so that we don't take a lot of time in doing this introduction. Wana Kibogong, please proceed. Why are you here?
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Actually, you see, I've realized in subsequent years that we have been having Senate. There has been a problem when it comes to somebody who can articulate the major issues that is affecting us as Baringo. And that is the reason why myself have come for this race. The reason why, number 2, is I really qualify. I'm doing my PhD right now in the procurement and logistics. And I have masters in procurement and logistics. And the reason why so many issues that is arising in Senate is because of tenders. You find that there is a lot of fraudulent. The laws of tendering is being flawed, and therefore I am the one who is qualified to articulate those issues in the Senate. The reason, again, you realize the other day, like the way Kericho, what happened in Kericho. You know, we find that most of these issues, most of them, they are actually lawyers in Senate. But we don't have professionals in this procurement thing that is going, that touches tenders in the country.
All right.
Because that is where the problem is.
Right.
So I'll be the one to do that if I'll be given this position. Thank you so much.
Senate announced that there will be, please, we agreed no cheering and no clapping. Senate announced this vacancy of to replace Mheshimiwa Cheptumo in almost 3 months ago. We just realized you joined the race almost recently. Why the delay?
Okay, well, the reason is, you know, there are so many factors.
Yes.
One of the factors I considered personally is this duration is very short. In fact, I could not have even come, but I realized that most of my voters have pushed me that I must contest. So the duration is very short, and
I thought I heard you say you had the passion. That is why you came.
Of course, I have the passion about it,
all right.
But I was out of the country.
All right.
Yes, before that.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Agreed. Mheshimiwa Chepsongol, the issue of legislation and the oversight of Baringo County have been lagging behind. For I don't know why you're smiling, Mheshimiwa Chepsongol, but I want to understand. Umekuwa kiranja wa chama na vile vile kiranja katika assembly. Kwa nini oversight imekuwa hafifu katika jimbo la Baringo County kwa miaka 13 kwa sasa?
Bwana Chepsoi, I think pale umeniuliza swali hilo kwa Kiswahili. Nami nitajibu kwa Kiswahili. Sitaweza kusema kwamba ninashindwa kujibu kwa Kiingereza.
So unaweza ongea kwa lugha ile uko sawa na.
Ile umeniuliza.
Let's proceed Mheshimiwa.
Kwamba mbona zimekuwa na changamoto mwingi hasa tangia wakati mambo ya ukatuzi ilivyoanzishwa. Nataka niseme ya kwamba ukatuzi, mimi nilikuwa mtu wa kwanza kuingia bunge la Baringo kama mwakilishi wa wadi ya Bartabwa. Na jambo la ukatuzi ilikuwa ni kitu kikeni. Kama kuna wale ambao walijaribu sana kuweka mpangilio, mambo ya ukatuzi ni ile assembly ama ile bunge la kwanza la Baringo.
Na
tuliweza kuweka mkakati mengi kufuata sheria ambaye zimeweza kuwekwa na siweze kutekelezwa katika kaunti letu la Baringo. Kuna mambo mengi ambayo ilikuwa ni kigeni kwetu. Lakini kwa hiyo tulijaribu sana. Na hii mambo ambayo pengine wenzangu wamenena, wewe umeuliza maswali kwamba mbona wewe umeingia wakati umechelewa, Tojimo ulikuwa umeingia, ni nini ilikusukuma mpaka ukafikia kiwango hicho? Mimi nataka niseme ya kwamba mimi niko na uzoefu. Ni kwa sababu gani nimejiunga katika huu mpio ya kuwania kiti ya seneti? Niko na ujuzi na nikaona kwamba inanitosha kwa sababu nimeweza kuhudumu kama mjumbe mwakilishi wa Bartabwa kwa awamu 2. Sasa niko na ile wito ambaye ninaelewa sana mambo ya kwatusi.
Nimekuelewa Mheshimiwa Chepsoi. Na kwa hiyo miaka ambao ulikuwa kwenye assembly hii, ni nini unaweza kuwa so proud ya kwamba wakati ulipokuwa kwenye assembly hii ya Baringo County ni kitu moja ilifanyika ambaye ni iconic, nikitoka hapa ninawezaona kwa sura na kwa ya kwamba imefanyika? Kwa sababu miaka 13 tumetumia karibu bilioni kama 30, ili mradi lazima iwe ni jambo ambayo tunaweza ona sisi wenyewe na tunaweza furahia licha ya sheria.
Unajua ndugu yangu, kazi ya mwakilishi wa wadi, kazi yake ni kupitisha pesa. Na wale wa kutekeleza ni executive. Hiyo sasa haikuwa ni kazi yangu. Kazi yangu kubwa ni kupitisha na oversight kama hiyo pesa imetumika kwa ile mpangilio ambayo imewekwa. So kwa ile mpango ambao tumeweza kufanya wakati huo, kuna mambo mingi ambayo tuliweka kwa laini ile watu wale ambao wameingia wamekuja kushika kutoka pale na kwenda mbele. Yeah.
Asante sana.
Thank you so much Mheshimiwa Chepsongol. Mheshimiwa Chebon, you have been here before. We were there during the first round of this discussion, so much of what your colleagues have said, you were able to introduce yourself and you were able to explain yourself. But there are a few things that have bedeviled the issue of oversight and representation in Baringo County on matters Senate. And there are a few aspects, the issue of delayed funding or insufficient funding sometimes, the matter of corruption, the issues of bribing. Without repeating what you said maybe in the first round of the debate, how do you sufficiently and effectively intend to sort out this matter? Let's start with, for example, inadequate resources coming from the national government. You have your 2 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Amkich. Number one, first of all, we have to understand that we have a body called the CRA, the Commission of Revenue Allocation. That is the body that is in charge of allocating resources when it comes to counties. The CRA does the allocation. Then the allocation is now common. The Senate debates what the CRA has approved with a little bit of adjustment. So for me as a Senate, there's a formula that is used whenever there is allocation of resources. I would see that which are the indicators, what are the variables that they considered when they allocated us. Remember that the CRA reviews whatever is allocated to counties after every 5 years. That is as per the law. So as this year, the first review, they reviewed this year, and they increased whatever Baringo County was being allocated to 7 billion. So even if, as we speak right now, that is the amount of money that we will receive in this financial year. So on the issue of oversight, now I think I will come and dwell on the issue of, as a senator, that is the role of a senator, to ensure that these 7 billions is used prudently for the benefit of the people of Baringo. Let's assume, because as per Baringo County allocates 70% of its budget to health. It is my duty to ensure that this money is utilized well in the health sector.
Come again, you said the county, Baringo County allocates how many percent to health?
30%.
All right, proceed.
Yes. So in the 30%, in the event that it is not allocated, in the event there is misappropriation of funds, and it is not well utilized for the benefit of the people of Baringo, that is when, as a senator, it will be my duty now to go there and summon the governor to come and illustrate and say as to why the money was lost, why the money was not utilized to what they intended. You see, all this money, whenever the county, as the Karanja said, the county assembly is responsible in coming up with whatever is being utilized per the words.
All right.
And that they use that, the formula is being used also when it comes to allocation and revenue on a certain departments.
All right.
For example, in Mogote Ward, Mogote Ward may choose, they subject people to public participation. I am very sure my colleagues here were MCS.
Yeah.
And the Mogote people may say that we need water, which is a devolved function. So a good percentage of the money will be allocated to water. So now, on the county level,
all right,
if this money is not
all right,
utilized, when this 7 billion is brought to Baringo County, and the 30% is removed for water, maybe this amount of money, a certain percentage goes to water.
all right,
If this money that was allocated for water is not utilized for water purposes,
all right,
and it is pilfered,
all right,
as a senator, that is I will ensure that I follow up this money. And as a senator,
yes,
at the Senate level,
yes,
I will ensure that I also push the governor
all right,
to answer this hard question, and not only governor, because there are also the CECs,
right,
the CEOs, and those people who are responsible on the department level.
All right.
In the event if they are not able to answer this question sufficiently,
yes,
then as a senator, we do recommendation to ACC.
all right.
And the ACC now, they will prosecute the cases.
Now, Wakili, since you've mentioned the issue of formula of allocation, let me ask you, what other funds do Baringo County receive apart from the CRA?
Apart from?
Apart from the CRA,
Okay.
around the 7 billion you've just mentioned.
Yes, I'll consume more than 2 minutes. You'll have to allow me because...
we have 2 minutes. Let's stick with 2 minutes. Yes, proceed.
Yes, there is the equitable share,
yes,
that we receive.
Yes.
That is what the CRA does mostly.
Sure.
We also have the equitable fund.
All right.
The equitable funds, we also receive, we also have loans and grants.
All right.
We also have own source revenue.
All right.
That is what we receive,
right,
what we raise internally in the county.
All right. Agreed. Now, Mheshimiwa Silas Tochim, still sticking on what Wakili said. In your own understanding, because you've been in the assembly, in this CRA, what we get from Baringo, as a Baringo County, how much goes to development as according to the formula that we've just had here, and maybe any other fund that we receive apart from what you have just mentioned?
Okay, thank you very much. I want to add on what you have said.
Yeah.
Apart from the allocation from the National Treasury,
yes,
we, in form of county allocation, that is, we get about 7 billion,
yeah,
which is true. We also have the equalization fund.
All right.
Because, Baringo is an ASAL, that is arid and semi-arid area.
Yes.
We are entitled and we get the equalization fund, which is also adding on the development. We also have, apart
right,
from that, the National Assembly, the
yes,
CDF for the women rep. And coming now to that, most of the huge chunk of the funds is going to the recurrent. But the development goes, as he said, roughly around 30%, which goes to the roads, water, agriculture, and the early childhood, that is the ECDs.
All right.
But the huge part of the resources coming to the county is the recurrent. That is for the salaries, for the vehicles, for the paying the bills.
Yes.
Many of these things. That is why the Senate is there to agitate for additional funds. Number two is to monitor and make a follow-up on this expenditure.
All right.
I think the question you asked my friend Chepsongol was not clearly answered on the issue of oversight.
Yes.
Baringo, we've had wastage of funds. We've had misuse of money. We've had staff, governor, the CCs, they are on spending spree. They keep traveling. They go up abroad. They spend money. But the worst part of it is corruption.
All right.
There are many projects which have stalled, but they have been paid. Look at the stadium here.
All right.
It is just staring at us. Money has been used,
right.
and it is not, no one has ever followed.
I hear.
I have been in record. It is in social media. I've been raising my voice on oversight of Baringo. There is misuse of funds. That is why, when I will be the senator, I will make a serious follow-up of expenditure, and the leadership must account for every coin spent. Because Mwananchi is there looking at the process which has been used. And you know, devolution is very clear. It starts from Mwananchi and it ends from Mwananchi.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Picking still from what Chim has just mentioned, how much of this fund, probably around 7 to 7.9 billion that we receive as a county, how many percent or how much does it go to development? Because it's just mentioned about the expenditure and the likes.
Okay. Thank you, you realize that most of it goes to recurring expense.
Sure.
And the reason why a senator is representing their people,
yes,
which in every county, it has to articulate issues affecting their own people.
All right.
For instance, in Baringo, you know, we have so many challenges in Baringo.
Right.
And one of the major challenges is poverty.
All right.
Poverty in Baringo
right.
is being caused by what we know.
Right.
Like, for instance, what is happening in those sites of Tiate and affecting other sites of not Baringo.
Yes.
So you find that as a senator, you need to tell the people, I mean, to air out, because you are representing your people.
All right.
That now we need to compensate.
You see the mic? Yes. Very good. Yes.
That we need.
Please put it on. Put it on for him. As you're putting on the mic for Bonagibogong, I want you to still stick to how much do we get, because probably if somebody hear that we receive around 7 billion, how much does it go to development? Because Mheshimiwa Tochimba has just mentioned some percentage. I want just to hear from you, how much does it go to development?
I've said
yes.
Development goes around 20%.
All right.
Yeah, 20%.
All right. I hear you. I hear you. Mheshimiwa Amkich?
Thank you so much. We seem to, as we correct that issue on the microphone, I would wish to applaud the people that are following us online. We want to recognize them, and we wish to really appreciate. We have hundreds going into thousands of people following. Mika Kandie, Beth Chebet, Brian Simba, Jacqueline Kokwon, Barnaba Kibet, Brian Arab Simba, and many others. Shadrack Kipkogei. Quite a number of people, Wanyonyi Daniel, and many other people. Let me come to you, Evans Munduleli. We have seen you traverse the county looking for votes, convincing the Wananchi, and for some reason, and I think I stand to be corrected, we seem to be seeing most of you aspirants pulling a lot of support towards your backyards. Like we would look at Mundulel identifying himself from Kanjulul and associating more closely with those people from that part of the county. You see, Baringo County is a county of great diversity, and our diversity exists not just in the physical features, but also in people, the communities that live within. If elected Senator Baringo County, how do you intend to achieve the issue of unity in diversity? How do you bring in the Ilchamus people in Maisori, the Kikuyu people in Timboroa, the people in Parpatichun, and all the people in the county, so that we forge forward as a county? Mundulele.
Thank you, Bwana Amkich. I believe you are making sure that you are attacking my village, and my village ancestors might be mad at you. So, of course, I come from Kanjulul village, a very small village, but currently I believe all of us knows about that village. So they say charity begins at home, and you must get the support from your backyard before you move outside your area of jurisdiction. But nonetheless, we've been trying to stretch ourselves across the county to witness other parts of the county, to see what is happening there and how are people doing in various areas of the county. I can attest, Bwana Amkich, that our county is indeed a county of great diversity. And whoever coined the slogan of our county was very intentional, because it is diverse in many ways.
Sure.
Apart from the communities that stays in Baringo, because I believe this is the only county that we have almost every community staying in this county, starting from Tumbarua all the way to Pokot, the Ilchamus, and also the sub-tribes of Tugen who are in within Baringo. So the first responsibility as a senator, because you represent every part of the county,
yes,
is to bring every community on board.
Sure.
One is inclusivity, to ensure that every community is included in the cake, the county government cake. I've canvassed different places, especially the Ilchamus and the Pokot.
Sure.
The first complaint will be, we don't feel to be part of the county government, because when resources are distributed, we don't get them, or we get a small share. It can happen because some of the communities feel that they are lesser than other communities, and some feel more entitled to have more share than the others. So as a senator, I believe we need to have a formula where we have every community benefiting from the county cake. That is inclusivity. The second thing is ensuring that development trickle downs,
sure,
to every ward as expected, despite the challenges that other wards are facing. For example, the wards that have been in security prone areas, especially those in the lower parts of Baringo North and also Tiati. Sometimes development doesn't go there, not because the county is not willing, but because of the circumstances that are happening there. So we need to bring these people together, and as a senator, I'm going to be a symbol of unity. And it doesn't end with the communities also. It stretches all the way to bringing together all the leaders of Baringo to understand that it is possible for us to work together towards a common goal. Because most of the time you'll find that there is a rift between maybe the members of the National Assembly, the members of the County Assembly, and also the executive. So apart from everybody staying in their lane, for example, a senator should stick to oversight.
Yes.
He should also work with other county leaders to ensure that everybody is represented and everybody is included in the
Thank you, Mheshimiwa. Thank you, Mundulele. I would still want us to stay there at the question of diversity, but now passing the microphone to Mheshimiwa Chepsongol. He has his own microphone, so that he gives us what is his understanding of diversity in Baringo County, and how do we pick the best from that? How does it relate to you once you win, you become a senator? How do you intend to take advantage of that diversity and bring more development? Remember, we are already 13, 14 years into devolution, and there is a loud cry that we are not getting the best out of it. Mheshimiwa.
Thank you, Bwana Amkich. Amkich, nimeshindwa na hichi na Amkich Karanja. Diversity ya kwanza ni what my fellow senators has raised,
yes,
pertaining the issue of diversity, is that Baringo is known but by that name. Baringo is a home of diversity.
Yes.
So I want to, being an aspirant, vying for this seat of Senate.
Yes.
Many things has been raised, and some people might doubt that Chepsoi, because some are saying Chepsoi has not gone to school. Sometimes, if I can ask
you can confirm that you've gone to school.
If I can tell you,
yes,
as we speak here,
yes, sir.
When I speak on Kiswahili language, in this country of Kenya, we exercise, and there are 2 languages are recognized by the constitution. One, you use in parliament, you use Kiswahili or English. Sure. So I can use the language which I can more understand.
And be understood.
Yes. So when you tell me, when you push me to talk an English language,
so mheshimiwa, turudi sasa kwa diversity.
So I want to say
order, ladies and gentlemen, Mheshimiwa Chepsoi. Yes. Mheshimiwa Chepsoi, I thought we agreed that we minimize our engagement, okay? So that we don't look like we're interfering with their thinking, okay? So if you don't, please do it moderately. Thank you very much.
Asante sana.
Because
yes,
neno diversity ni ukiweka kwa Kiswahili ni yale vitu ambayo yako katika kaunti ambayo imesambaa katika kaunti la Baringo, ambayo kuna maana yake, ambayo ikiweza kuletwa inaweza kusaidia watu. But mambo kama mambo ya tourism, mambo mengi ambayo yako Baringo ambayo asiko sehemu nyingine. So nataka niseme ya kwamba mimi nikipewa nafasi seneta ya Baringo,
yes,
kitu ya kwanza ni kuona kwamba tumeweza kuboresha lilo China la Baringo, diversity inapepa vitu mingi katika Baringo. Kwa hivyo nataka, I want to say, nikipewa nafasi niwe seneta ya Baringo, kazi yangu kubwa sana ni kuona kwamba Baringo hii yale vitu ambaye Mungu ametupatia ambaye asiko sehemu nyingine, yale vitu ambaye watu wanafurahia, kwa sababu kila mtu anasema Baringo ninapenda Baringo kwa sababu ni sehemu ambapo ni tofauti kuliko sehemu zingine. So kazi yangu kubwa kama seneta wa Baringo ni kuweza kuweka hizo vitu, niweze kuboresha China la Baringo ambalo limepewa kwa sababu ya mambo zake ambayo ni tofauti kutoka kwa sehemu zingine. Pili ni kwamba wenzangu wamesema kwamba kazi yetu kubwa ni kuja kwa oversight mambo ya pesa kama hii ya county CRA. Naamini ya kwamba Baringo tumepewa pesa mingi 14 years. Nataka niongee within the 10 years we started from 3.8 billion na ikakuja wakati tulipowaja it was around 5.6 billion. But I want to tell some my fellow member, Senate that the allocation now of Baringo is over 7.4 billion because of equalization fund, and also there are some monies which was added recently. And I want to say, Amkich and my friend Chepsoi,
yes,
that my work not only to oversight the 7 billion, but have to look a ways of making sure that we have brought some investors to invest in Baringo to increase, so that we cannot depend on only the allocation which we have been given by the
Thank you very much.
Secondly, an issue to do with corruption. My fellow Mheshimiwa Tojim said, on issue to do with corruption in Baringo.
Yes.
You read from newspaper that Baringo was number 2
Sure.
kwa mambo ya corruption.
All right.
Let me tell you clearly here. Baringo, Beleni, as we speak now, and I want to thank the president, na watu wameenda kotini. Baringo ukitembea huko watu nasema kwamba You know, our assembly, the first assembly and the second assembly.
All right.
We did not hatukuona hii maneno ambayo inaendelea sasa. Because now the wananchi are now complaining that the MCS and the governor and the CEOs are doing contracts.
Is that factual, Mheshimiwa?
Yes.
Is it true? Is it?
That is what's going on now.
Okay.
Yes. You know, you have to learn from experience.
Yes.
Yes. So I want to say,
So
as we speak now,
to reduce makosa.
as we speak now,
Yes.
Contracts-
Shilingi ngapi wanazokuwa wamechukua?
contracts, they are 10% of the whole contract. And they make sure that the person who will be given that contract is his friend who is going to pay for the percentage.
Mheshimiwa, give us the solution.
Now, my solution is this one.
Yes.
When I will be given this responsibility,
Yes.
or when I'll be voted in as a Senator Baringo,
Yes.
I'll make sure that we seal all those loopholes. Secondly, it is good because the government, the president has already brought procurement, e-procurement, even though people have taken that on the,
All right.
but I think it will work.
All right.
The e-procurement,
Sure.
itamaliza hii mambo yote ya corruption
All right.
ambayo inaendelea katika county.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Chepsongol.
On issue to do with health.
Yes, your time is over, but
Mheshimiwa Chepsongol, we'll come back to you. Hold on. Just hold on.
yes, thank you so much, Mheshimiwa Chepsongol. I would still wish to insist that as we tackle some of these questions, we be very specific. Like when you say we are going to see loopholes in corruption, give us at least one or two ways in which you intend to do things differently. Mheshimiwa Silas Tochim, any incidences of corruption that you think are the things that are taking back this county? And specifically, what measures do you intend to take so that we have a better county with you as a senator?
Thank you very much. I feel I should say something on diversity, and I
Yes,
come to
please.
that just in a minute.
Sure, sure.
Well, Baringo, we are endowed with resources, vast resources actually, right from the oil, you have the minerals, we have ruby, we have the fluorspar, all over. We have power, it's untapped power in Baringo. So in this diversity of resources, when I will be the senator, I will go out there to get partners, to get investors who will come and help us tap and make use of these resources. The blessing of diversity in communities. We have different communities, we have different cultures, and when I will be the senator, I will promote unity of cohesion and integration as a family of Baringo to live together as one, united. And on the issue of corruption,
yes, please.
you've said I be specific. And you can check in my page.
Yes.
I've been very specific in criticizing the governor,
All right.
the present governor, for corruption which is happening in Baringo. And I've mentioned about that house there, the governor's house. And I mentioned earlier, and it came up later, and it is in the EACC query, that money used in that, the renovation, and the renovation again, and the money used to buy the governor's residence land, which is idle down there in Kapkut, was inflated, and no one has even bothered to build that house. The money which was used to renovate the governor's house here, which was initially built by Jamaba down there in 1995-96.
Yes, please.
They used money which is even enough to build 2 governor's house.
What amount of money could that be?
The taxpayers' money was used to renovate a house, and the taxpayer money was used to buy a land in Kapkut, and no one has even thought of building. Here we have the stadium. Money has been used, and the stadium is still bending. We have the abattoirs, which is
maybe before we move to the abattoirs and even the stadium, restricting ourselves to the governor's residence, do we have a figure?
Yes, the land which was bought in Kapkut was estimated to be 10 million per acre, and they bought 10 acres. And the land down there is not even more than 3 million. And that was back there in those days. So the figures are there. You can check.
Yeah, it's
It
true.
is in the query of...
All right. Okay.
So as a senator, how do you intend to tackle such kind of incidences?
As the senator, somebody must be arrested, must be jailed, and pay back the money from Mwananchi.
Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa Tochim. You can go to the next speaker.
Picking from what, let's be orderly. Let's hear our guests in silence, please. Picking up from what Tochim has just said, that it looked like this shame in our county, and EACC actually mapped us as the second most corrupt county among the 47. What would be the first thing that you will do as a candidate if you're given this opportunity, having in mind that we had iconic leaders from, as far as the second president of this republic, Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, who did some remarkable activities before then?
Okay, thank you very much, Chepsoi. Before I go to that,
yeah,
I would like to talk about diversity.
All right.
See, this count of ours, it is actually count of honey and milk. And it's only that we need very serious leaders. For instance, we have minerals in two sides of Tiatei and parts of North Baringo. We have diatomite, we have gold. There's a place called Cap Gold near Kipsaraman. So it's only that we have not utilized that. Number two, we have agriculture. We have, there's cotton in two sides of Parweza, but it has not been tapped, it has not been planted. Currently we are doing coffee, but we are still doing it in a very minimal manner. And finally, I would like to, in diversification, there's tourism. Tourism in this count of ours has not been utilized in any way. Reason being, we have eels in this, we have lakes in Baringo, but it has not been utilized properly. So if I'll be given that opportunity, I'll make sure that all those will be implemented to ensure that we also get revenue to build our county. And then on corruption, there is a remedy. I've talked about that. I'm a professional, me naitwa dawa ya procurement. I have a remedy for these guys. And the remedy is they have the better home for themselves. That is jail. In fact, they should be prosecuted and taken to jail. Reason being, like, I have been a businessman, and I have not been a businessman only in Baringo County. But Baringo County is one of the worst, because the way my colleague, Senator Japsongol, is saying, it is that percentage. It is real. In fact, it is upfront. That's what they require, which is very wrong. So the best thing is they should be prosecuted and taken to jail. And then number two, I also like to thank the president because of the introduction of e-procurement. This system, I have it in my fingertips. It will eliminate corruption in this country of ours, Kenya. So when this thing will be implemented, even if they are refusing to implement, I would like to urge the president, I would like to tell the president, please give me that opportunity and I'll make sure that e-procurement will be implemented. Thank you so much.
Now, Wakili, let's still go back to the issue of diversity and the issue of inequity in this county. How will you handle the issue of inequity within Baringo County, having in mind what your colleague has just mentioned about the funds that are coming in to Baringo County?
Thank you, Chepsoi.
Yes.
First of all, I have to say that I want to put things into perspective.
Yes.
First of all, my two colleagues have been legislators at the county level. They have been ward representative. And in law, they say that you cannot approbate and reprobate at the same time. They cannot cry more than us, and they had an opportunity to sit in a government that was very corrupt, and they had an option of even impeaching the governor. Yes, they had an opportunity of doing that. So they cannot cry more than us. You cannot cry more than they believe in a funeral. Okay, secondly, there's the issue of diversity that you've raised. I also see it from different angles. Diversity means a variety. We are different. I also see it in terms of the youths, You see, Baringo County have the youth, we have the women, we have the older people, we have the persons with disability. These are people who are easily forgotten. As we speak right now, when devolution was brought by the Constitution of Kenya 2010, its intention was to ensure that power is exercised at the lowest level, which is the mwananchi, kwa chini kabisa. As we speak right now, among all the decision makers, a few people, I'll say that even maybe 1% are the youths. And that's why you see we come boldly to step into these shoes so that we can be part of the decision-making table. Otherwise, we'll be the menu. So for me, on the issue, second question was on?
The difference between the equity and sharing between the two. How would you make sure that is within this diversion? So that, because Amkich has just mentioned about the minorities and other groups who might not have representation in the assembly.
Yes, that question can be answered by public participation.
All right.
Public participation is a doctrine that is encapsulated in on the issue of the devolution. It's among the principle of devolution under Article 174 of the Constitution. And I can say that when it comes to public participation, there is the qualitative public participation as per the decision of the Supreme Court of Kenya. There is the qualitative public participation and there is the quantitative public participation. You see, you can either choose to come and do it for formality. That is what we always see. And I say so because you have asked me a very important question on the issue of equitable fund. You said, I think you have...
Yes, sure.
So
same question.
how does the young people participate in the decision making? It is through the public participation. If we ensure that we marry the the qualitative and the quantitative public participation, I'm very sure everybody, including the minorities, because the minorities, they come from somewhere, and the word from the word level. Thank you.
Mheshimiwa Mundulel, in Baringo County, there are projects which are stalled in Baringo County. Can you highlight around 4 or 5, and why are we there as a county?
Thank you, Chepsoi. I believe we can name several projects that are stalled, especially those that are white elephant projects, like the one my brother Tochima has been repeating, the stadium, because it is the face of the county. We don't have even one sports facility that is complete. Number 2, we talked about the Abeta, but it's now almost complete. We talked about the FTC, or the BAMCOS project, that has been ongoing for a very long time. We cannot talk about roads that are incomplete. We cannot even start mentioning about bridges. The culverts that are yet to be done, there are those that have been dammed along the roads and have not been fixed. So you will ask yourself, why do we have this challenge, and yet there is a budget for that and money was allocated for the same project? I believe the elephant in the room is, where does the money go? And I believe for a very long time we've not had an intentional senator, because the first role of a senator is oversight. That is beyond the oversight done by the members of the county assembly. So the problem is having a senator who is intentional with oversight. I believe we had our first senator, who is Gideon Moi. Gideon Moi had his challenges and his positives. Now we had Cheptumo. But from my angle and perspective, and what motivates me to vie for this seat, is I would like to go and do a detailed audit of projects that have been done in Baringo since the start of devolution. Audit in this way. Can we look at a specific project, ask ourselves how much has been allocated to this project, How far is the project? When was it supposed to be completed? Why has it not been completed? Who was the contractor? Where is the money? All those questions needs to be answered. And the good thing is, once you've raised a query about a project, it is easier to invite the Senate Oversight Committee to come and do the assessment, and thereafter give a report and recommendation on what happened. And if we find somebody now who maybe indulged their hands into the honey jar, now we can deal with that person according to the provision of the law. But the main thing is, we have a senator who is intentional on oversight, especially on stalled projects.
Before I let Karanja come in, Mheshimiwa Tochim, somebody mentioned that you had an opportunity to have order and discipline in terms of mitigating the issues of corruption. You've mentioned the issue of renovation of the governor's office and some other issues that are stuck. For example, you mentioned the issue of Kimalel Abattoir. It's been at 98% since 2020. And you've had an opportunity, you and Mheshimiwa Chepsongol have had an opportunity to be in this house. What is making these projects stagnate for far much too long, at 2%? Almost every time we hear at the press conference that we're almost at 2%. 2% has remained. 2%. You had an opportunity. Why would people believe that you will do it this time round?
Thank you very much. I am in record, and it is, well, they say the internet will never forget. I was in the second assembly. And most of these projects, the stadium, the abattoir, the issue of the governor's house, the issue of the renovations, and most of the projects like the markets, they were started in the first assembly.
Yes.
And then it went all the way. Even the issue of there was the procurement of the fire engines.
Yes.
And in the second assembly, we came in and we pushed for the projects, which of course we are in record. During our time, that is the time when all the projects were done. In my ward, then guess what? Most of the projects were done and we finished. The issue of the, say, abattoir, I'm very clear in my mind. What affected the completion was the procurement. The procurement, there are guys who are there who wanted to get they wanted a cut, they wanted a percentage. They went there, the procurement, when it was almost finished, it went back again. And you see, these were grants by the EU.
From the UN.
And then it affected that. So I want to say, the problem starts from the head and it goes down. So you've asked me, what did you do? We did our part. We did our part during our time, and we left. And then the problem is just extending and going and going. The problem we have now is the partnership which the executive has done with the assembly. When we find the executive and the assembly staying together, dining together, the result and the outcome, Mwananchi will suffer. The projects will delay. I have said on and on again that the governor and the MCS, they signed a treaty that we will kula yako, mini kula yangu. That is why the MCS will never even criticize the governor. And that is why the corruption is ongoing. Go and check in my Facebook page. Go and check in the internet. I've been criticizing the governor all through, even when I was the MCA. Check in my word. All the projects were done. There is no corruption. I'm very clear. My mind and my hands are clean.
Yes.
That is why I want to be the senator to give a proper oversight.
I am tempted to also ask Chepsongol. Mheshimiwa wakili amesema mnaomboleza kushinda mfiwa kwa sababu ilhali mlikuwa kwenye karibu.
Let's welcome Daniel Kipto. Please appreciate him.
Karibu sana.
Let's appreciate him. Do the greetings as fast as you can, because you came late, otherwise we will surcharge you. All right. Please find your seat.
Find a place to sit.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen in the audience and those of us in the online audience, Mheshimiwa Daniel Kipto in the house. We will give him an opportunity to acclimatize as we proceed. Mheshimiwa Chepsongol, hii maneno ya yako 10 yangu 10. umekuwa kwenye assembly leadership. Ni hakikisho gani, which assurance are you giving the people of Baringo County that you will do things differently while restricting yourself to representation, oversight and legislation? Again, kuna hii maneno ya public participation. Kuna tetesi kwamba we go to the public participation and then the money that you as a senator has mobilized zikuje pale kwenye county, there is ineffective way of allocating to the projects, so that we find a borehole, we dig 7 boreholes, we are not able to equip them, and then they become, we end up with those stalled projects that Mheshimiwa Munduleli is talking about. Wewe kama senator mwenye utaingia, uta handle this thing in what way?
Asante sana Amkich.
Let's give Mheshimiwa Chepsoi please quiet time to answer his questions.
Na ndugu Chepsoi.
Proceed Mheshimiwa. Tafadhali, let's be orderly.
Kwanza kabisa nataka nikusie jambo ambalo limeweza kukuswa na wenzangu.
Yes.
Kuhusu mambo ya ufisadi.
Yes.
Na ukasema kwamba ni njia gani, mko na mpango gani?
Ikikumbukwa kwamba umewahi kuwa kwenye county assembly.
Nataka niseme ya kwamba kwa ukweli mimi ni mtu wa kwanza ku-exercise sio mambo ya ukatusi nikiwa mwakilishi wadi. Nakumbuka in 2013 tuliletewa tu bajeti na sisi tukaambiwa kwamba identify projects ambao you want to be done in your ward, and we did so without doing a public participation. That was 2013-2014 financial year. So we identified the projects. Every MCA brought this list to the executive, and you know the executive, you know, you were people, you were new people to the revolution. So now the revolution, the executive,
yes,
did their work.
Sure.
Because everybody is new. Ujui inaelekea wapi na gani. So mambo haya mengi yakafanyika. I remember we allocated monies in 2014-2015 stadium ya Gabanet, na ikafanya kazi. After Chepsoi left, the second governor came in, and the second governor, because the phase 1 tuliweka pesa phase 1, tukapitisha contractor kafanya kazi. In phase 2 Governor Kiptis came in. Governor Kiptis stopped and questioned that I want to know how much money was allocated to this project. Katika harakati hiyo pesa zile tulikuwa tumepitisha ikahang, haifanyi kazi kwa sababu kuna investigation going on. That is why you see the stadium ikasimama, kwa sababu kulikuwa kuna pool, watu walikuwa na
push and pull.
Yes. So hapo ndio nilikuwa nataka kusema kwamba kwa ule wakati wetu ambao tuliingia wa kwanza, mambo mengi tulikuwa wakini, na kama kuna watu walitumia ukeni wetu kutafuta mbinu yake, alifaulu. Na pengine wale ambao waliingia wakajaribu, nataka niseme ya kwamba
Amkich, yes.
And your friend Chepsoi.
Yes, please.
Kwamba umeniambia ulikuwa hapo wenye mbona hii maneno ikafanyika. I want to tell you, in the first assembly, kila mtu alikuwa mgeni, na kila mtu alikuwa anajichunga inakaa namna gani. Na pengine kama tulifanya makosa tulisamehewa, kwa sababu hakukuwa na sheria ambayo ilikuwa na cover ya maneno, kwa sababu ilikuwa ni ukenini ya devolution. In second term The 2017 to 2022, my fellow Mheshimiwa came in, he joined me. Now the issue to do with this corruption. Na waje ni waelezeni, hakuna haja ya kutanganyana. Corruption ni kubwa Baringo kuliko jingine. Kubwa sana. Sababu gani? Watu walikuwa naingia wengi wetu, tulikuwa na bahati wakati tuliingia kwanza, kulikuwa kuna pesa mingi. Na wale wa nyuma walipoingia wakasema una pesa mingi assembly, because every week tulikuwa naenda nyumbani na 32,000 every weekend. Hapa
inatoka wapi?
Cash
32,000
cash. Tunalipwa sitting allowances cash. Hadi ya yende kwa nini bila kukatwa ile inaitwa ile ya tax hapa. So watu waliona vile tulikuwa nafanya, MCs walikuwa nafanya, kila mtu akatamani arudi bunge ya Baringo hawa MCA. So wakati walipoingia sheria tayari imewekwa. So wakati wanatafuta wapi ile pesa watu walikuwa wanapata, ikawa ngumu, sababu isile sehemu ambayo ilikuwa pesa inapitia imewekwa mkakati. So watu wakafanya mbinu. Sasa I used a lot of money, what will I do? Wengine waliomba wengine pesa ya kufanya kampeni naye. So njia mingi ikafanyika hapa kidogo, mambo ya usafi ikaingia Baringo ikaendelea. I want to tell my friend Tochim, pole ndugu yangu, uliingia kama kwa budget
kama 32,000 haiko tena.
Yes, haiko. So waliingia huko. So I want to say, nikimalizia ni kwamba
yes, conclude because we
tulipitisha wakati tulipoona kwamba hakukuwa na mpangilio
sure
ya allocation of monies to projects.
Yeah.
We initiated sheria ya kwamba tuweze kupuni sheria ambaye tuweze kuchukua pesa siende kwa kila watu.
Asante. You will stop at that and then we'll come back because baadaye we will also be asking you, because now you are going to Senate, the aspect of legislation. Most of us, and I think all of you, have said that you are out to become the senator because you have the passion. Anything that you are passionate in is something even when you are asleep, you dream about. And I'm sure each and every one of you has something that they intend to legislate on once they make it to the Senate. But let's have Mheshimiwa Daniel Kipto, karibu sana. We have been waiting for you. We knew you were on your way here, and of course we will tutasema pole kwa safari. We know all of you are have been out there because running against time, but thank you for finding time to be here despite having come late. Right. Please introduce yourself because you were not in the first round of the debate. It's good for the people of Baringo County to get to know you today. Karibu.
Thank you very much, Bwana Amkich na Chepsoi. Mimi kwa majina ni Daniel Kipto Korir. A Senate aspirant aspiring to be the Senator of Baringo. Daniel Kipto was born in Baringo. Went to school in Baringo. Primary, I went to Tenges, then went to high school in Mango High School, then went to Moi University, and went to work in Nairobi. And yeah, that's me.
That's you. That's you, Mheshimiwa. Thank you for that bit of introduction. Mheshimiwa, now having known you and now people would want to ask again.
Yes.
Why do you want to be the senator for Baringo County?
Thank you very much. You know, one, as a resident, as a son of Baringo, and having worked in UDA party, starting from being an administrator, going up to be a director, I believe, having seen what is happening in Baringo, having been to places where Baringo is not well represented, I thought it wise to offer myself, to vie for this prestigious position of being the senator of Baringo. I believe I have the qualities, I have the impotence, I have what it takes, I have the education,
Sure.
I have what it takes to be the senator of Baringo. You know, in UDA, where I've worked for over 3 years, we believe in the bottom-up approach, where tulikuwa tunasema tunatoka chini tukipanda juu.
Sure.
So mimi nimetoka kutoka kuwa admin, nikapanda pale nikakuwa director, sasa pia nataka kupanda niwe senator. Ndiposa niweze kufanyia watu wa Baringo kazi ambayo nimeiona nikiwa pale Nairobi kwa ile ofisi, kuona vile opportunities zingine zinatupita kama watu wa Baringo. Haswa opportunities za kazi ambazo ziko nyingi pale nje. Hiyo ndio inanifanya, imenipa motisha kuweza kuamua kujitosa kwa huu ulingo wa siasa za Baringo. Asante.
Asante sana.
Before Amkich, kabla tujapatia, niko na swali kwa Mundulel. Kabla before we leave where DK are just left, you mentioned you come from Baringo County and in particular from Sacho. There's speculation and I want to ask you this because you came late, and of course I want to bring you up to speed. There's speculation that probably DK doesn't come from Baringo County, and speculation you come from some other neighboring counties within Baringo County.
You know, kwa siasa, there are a lot of things, and people will say anything about anything. You know, people question where I come from. They have never told me uko mahali wanasema nimetoka kama wanajua anything about me from that place.
Right.
They have never told me uko mahali wanasema nimetoka kama wanajua kitu chochote ama relative wangu uko mahali wanasema nimetoka.
Right.
I come from Baringo Central. Both my parents come from Baringo Central.
Right.
My mother and my father.
Right.
I have relatives in Baringo.
Right.
You know, this question looks so unfair.
Sure.
To me. But of course, it's, you know, I don't want to say why, you know, sometimes you have to prove where you come from because you show your father, this is my father, this is my mother. I don't want to go
that
to that length, to that direction.
Yes.
Because I've told you that I come from Sacho.
Right.
You can go to Sacho, Koyorus. That's where I was given the mantle to vie. It was, I did it, it was live streamed.
Sure.
I came to my uncle's, it was live streamed. I don't know why other people are believed to be more Baringons than I do.
Yeah, they have never asked Chepsongol why. Chepsongol hujawahi ulizwa kama wewe ni mtu ya Baringo.
Yes.
Ni kama mimi
unajua waje nisema Amkich. Unajua shida yetu sisi.
Yes.
That is why ndio nasipenda kusema
yes.
It is good for you. Huyu jamaa ameumia kwa sababu ametoka masomoni akapanda acha mingo na hii watu ndio usiulize maswali. So I think next time for you guys ukienda rudi crown kana watu kidogo ukisema kitu unajulikana. Mnachukua huyu amepanda masomo akapanda. Sasa amerudi nyumbani.
Chepsongol umeuliza swali ama umeuliza Chepsongol sisi ndio tunauliza maswali. Wewe umeuliza swali kama aspirant ama candidate, lakini tunakubaliana na wewe.
Asante.
The reason why we wanted Chepsongol so that Mheshimiwa Chepsongol and Mheshimiwa DK tunataka kuuliza at least watu wa Baringo County wanataka kusikiza na kutuelewa. Tunataka jaribu kutoa zile propaganda na zile stories tunasikia pale nje na kutoka wewe mwenyewe, kwa sababu hataka kukulimbikiza mambo ambayo sisi wenyewe hatuwezi kudhibitisha, ila kwa sababu tumekupatia nafasi. Chepsongol ameparaphrase na kuleta mambo yake hapo kwenye mdahalo, lakini we wanted to put it into perspective so that hatutaki kusema Kanjululu ni mbali kutoka hapa ama mahali na kutoka mimi pale Kabuswa, hata kama basi haijafika, lakini sisi wote ni kwamba ni jamii moja, ndio tuwe kwenye platform moja. Na Bwana Amkich,
thank you so much. Asante sana Mheshimiwa DK. We will give you more time.
Yeah.
Because you've come late and there are a few issues we need to give you time to exhaust. Touching on representation oversight, we were talking about diversity of the county, and we would wish to know when we come back to you, what is that which you intend to exploit that you think has not been touched by the previous senators, and you want to make a difference as DK. But let's go to Wakili.
Yes.
Mheshimiwa Chepsongol amesema tuliingia kama hakuna sheria na tusamewe kama tulifanya makosa ya kukula 32,000 every Friday. What is that? What is no.
Amkich, I want you to put it clearly. You know, nimesema kwa sababu sheria, you know, during our first assembly, mambo mengi hayakuwa imewekwa kwa utaratibu.
Which is okay.
So that was 2013, 2017, but from 2017 sheria ilikuwa. So kama ulifanya makosa kutoka hapo sheria.
So let's go to the legislation bit, and maybe because you intend to be the senator for this county.
Yeah.
As you walk around convincing wananchi to give you that opportunity, do you see an area that needs more legislation so that we get more output from the input that we are putting as a county?
And be specific, Wakili, so that we understand what you will do for the county. Do you have any laws that you want to do that will benefit us, so that we don't scatter around and become, we just pick some meat up and there, so that we are so specific for the people who are watching us and listening to us in this audience?
Thank you.
Yeah.
When it comes to legislation, I'm at home.
All right.
Because I'm a lawyer. Secondly, the primary role of electing a member, a senator is a member of parliament. Their role is legislation.
All right.
Their primary role.
All right.
They have to identify a problem in the society, think of finding a solution, putting it into a legislation so that now the laws guides the people.
All right.
I want to bring the points closer home.
Yes.
Assuming there was no legislation, that it was an offense to hit someone by the road or along the road, a motorist.
All right.
You know how people hit a dog and then they throw it beside the road.
All right.
I think that would have been the case even with the human beings. But you know, it is an offense to hit someone, were it not for the legislation, then that would have been the norm. So the reason as to why I'm saying that it is very important for a lawyer, because we interact with the law on a daily basis from Monday to Friday. I do practice. I do attend courts. We see the loopholes and we see how we can correct those things. Now as a lawyer, bringing my input to Baringo people, I've seen so many problems that need to be sorted out. I'm so passionate about agriculture.
Yes.
And agriculture full function. And there is something that I did some research in the last 2 weeks, and I realized that there is a gap that needs to be filled. As we speak, I think someone spoke about Baringo County being the land of milk and honey. And people of Baringo depend on honey. In fact, I can say that honey is part of our heritage. Yes, tunajivunia asali yetu. In fact, tukiwa Nairobi, wacha niongee Kiswahili ndio ikuwe rahisi. Tukiwa huko Nairobi, watu wa Nairobi wanajivunia, wakisikia kuna asali inatoka Nairobi, wako tayari hata kununua hata shilingi 2,000 kwa kilo moja. Baringo. Yes, bora tu umestaja jina Baringo. But you know the saddest part ni nini?
Yes.
Watu wanaleta asali siku hizi kutoka Mokweni, kutoka wapi, na hizi magari zetu zinaletwa, zinapakejiwa, tena tunakula asali huko, lakini branded Baringo County. That is true.
So
we are losing it.
You intend to legislate on that?
Yes, I intend to legislate on that. There is something that I say that when I was introducing myself, I said I'm a climate, I'm an environmental law expert also.
Sure.
And there is this thing called the bee. You see, what makes us unique is the bee. Because the bee, we get the byproduct of the bee, the honey, right? And there is we are an api culture. It is the beekeeping. It is the process of beekeeping, the farming, bee farming. And there is a regulation that was formulated by the Ministry of Agriculture. And I read it and I saw that there's some loopholes. Our people do practice irrigation along the rivers, be it Mogotio, Emining River, Mperekera, all these rivers. Most of the people do practice irrigation. And I saw that this is an opportunity for us also, because people use strong chemicals to irrigate, to spray on these tomatoes, watermelons, and the rest.
The pesticides.
And there is the issue of timing. You know, they spray it during the day, and the bees are always very active during the day. So they end up killing a lot of bees. And so many people don't see that.
Sure. Conclude.
They end up, thank you so much.
Yes.
They end up killing so many bees. And then there is that aspect of heritage that we're talking about. When these bees are over, as we speak, we are leading on issues of deforestation. And it is those, it is the, what do you call, exotic trees that gives us, that makes our honey unique. Once these trees are, we are done uprooting or deforestation.
So you will focus on the laws that are governing environmental issues and policy. Thank you.
So that we can protect this special small
thank you, Wakili.
insect.
Thank you, Wakili.
Apart from that, there is the issue of, I don't want to repeat myself, but I had elaborated on the issue of border bill, the public transport motorcycle regulation bill 2023. Those are, in the event it passes through the National Assembly, I'll still find a way of following it up.
Thank you, Wakili. Bwana Kibokong, still on the issue of oversight and legislation. What are the laws that you intend to bring it in Senate that will still protect the people that just Wakili just mentioned, the issue of protection our ecosystem in terms of the near lakes and other regions?
Okay, thank you very much, Chepsoi. I have 3 legislations I'm going to make. But before that, I would like to mention something on on delayed or those projects which are stalled.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, my colleagues here, they are not telling us the truth. That is Chepsongol and Tochim. Right. They are very lucky to be in parliament. Now the thing is, the problem is leadership again. Okay. You see, these people, instead of completing the previous projects, right, they start new ones. Right. Why can't we complete the first projects? In fact, our citizens, we Baringons, we are not getting the value of our taxes. Right. Reason being, like a bowl is being drilled at 3 million shillings. Instead of drilling an installation, they just drill the bowl, they leave it for the next 5 years. And then somebody is coming and saying, now let me complete this bowl, which has drilled 5 years down the line, because he just want to be elected. Number two, I'm also a victim. Like in my place, there's a pipeline which has stalled for the last 40 years. Reason being, in fact, even the pipes itself, it's worn out.
Which project is that?
The one in Kabartonjo. All right. Just because the pipes are down, but there's no water. Now, instead of completing one project at a go, they like to bump so many projects on top of a project. So my hatch is, we let them finish the previous projects. Any leader who is coming, let them take over the previous projects before they start new projects. For continuity. So that they get value for their money. Okay, now let me go to your question. I have 3 major legislations I'm going to make. One, we have been suffering a lot in Baringo County through cattle rustling. Now I'm going to introduce a law that says that if a person a cattle is stolen, must be compensated. And the compensation is 3 times of the number of sheep or cattle which has been stolen. That will be a law. Number 2, you know, Baringo, we have to know that about 80% of our area is desert. Now I'm going to introduce a law that covers, you know, there is an insurance that covers animals. When they die during the drought season, you are being compensated. So those are some of the laws I'm going to introduce. Number 3, yes. I'm going to introduce a law on honey. Yes. Because I've talked about honey and milk in Baringo County. You see, we have to have a company that adds value to our honey. Not only just transporting them to Nairobi for somebody else to go and remanufacture.
So that we build on value addition.
Yes.
Thank you very much. DK, before I give it to Amkich, you're part of the people who build the party that now chatter on the presidency, that's the UDA party. What are the things that you believe that the party will impact on and sitting on legislative issue, because the Senate is legislative platform? What are the key things that you want to see? Like Pogong has just mentioned, what are the 2 or 3 very key issues that you're thinking about it in 2 minutes?
In relation to the party, or
yeah, the things that you want to bring it on board from the experience that you build in the party, because mostly the parties are about policies and the aspirations or particular party in building the country.
Thank you. One, I was thinking on the same line, because we don't have the monopoly of knowledge, on the same line of compensation, because when I started my campaign, I went to the really affected areas, Mukutani, Ngelecha, all those sites. Having seen the effects of insecurity and how the people are living, because in Mukutani, the people of Mukutani were living in IDP places. I thought it is important to have the law of compensation of cattle rustling, and that's what I thought would be the first place to start with when I get into Senate, because other people are compensated. There's the wildlife conflicts, they are compensated. So for this cattle rustling to at least jumpstart the families that have been affected, we'll start with the compensation of victims. 2, I look at the resource in terms of maybe minerals in our county. So I will champion for at least some percentage to remain in that community whenever we find, for instance, the geothermal in TRT. Basically, in the party, using the policies that the party championed for, because the party had a plan, but its plan was affordable housing, universal health care. I will also champion on the healthcare bill in Baringo, because at least, or what I see in Baringo is that we are not maximizing on the funds that we have, because we tend to use it on the it's called what?
Issues to do with the are you talking about the issue of the model of Murang'a County on what do you call Senator Governor Kangata bill? Is that the same model?
Yes, I think on a different model.
Yes,
we need to start a model where we can ensure that the people in Baringo get better health care by ensuring that the county equip our hospitals with proper medication, proper equipments. But I think when the president came to Baringo, it was economic forum. He promised, I think, 3 things. That he will upgrade, he will build the stadium for us. He will equip our hospitals. So I think because I was in the party and he made a covenant with the people of Baringo, we will move close and tell him, because we are in the party, we know what you promised. Then we ask the national government to equip, because he said he will equip the hospitals. Then
sure. Thank you. I hear you. Because of the economic forum that were there. Before I give you an opportunity, Karanja, to proceed with the questions, I want to recognize the presence of Mheshimiwa Josephat Akuro Lokorio from Barwesa Ward. Is in the house. Please appreciate the presence of Mheshimiwa Lokorio. And of course, Mheshimiwa John Tarus from Sacho is also following up.
Thank you so much. We would also want to recognize, because we have a huge following online, I want to recognize Mwalimu Joseph Kibawen. He's watching from Kibelian Hotel with a team of people there. We have Katebes Saddam Kibet commending the quality of network. Remember in the first round we had issues with network.
Had a nightmare.
And I think that is positive feedback. We have quite a number of people, and watu wanasema karibu sana DK, because you were running late, and we proceed with the question of I had asked the question of diversity, but I still want to go back to Mundulel Evans. You were one of the youngest. Of course, I'm not sure of your ages, but you seem to me to be one of the youngest aspirants, assuming DK and Chebon are slightly older than you. Usiangalie ndevu. So, what is the place of the youth in your in you being the senator, because we will, assuming if you go to the Senate, you are a young man. The young people of your generation would want to hear what you have in store for them when you become the senator.
Thank you, Bwana Amkich. I believe that one touches on what I intend to do as one of my 5-point agenda for the Senate race. It touches on point number 4, that is on empowerment, that I seek to do an extra mile as a senator to seek for employment opportunities for our youth. In this way, it is possible to lobby for opportunities by reaching out to different entities, different offices, and even non-governmental organizations that can take 1 or 2 youths. And as I had said earlier, that my target is just to have around 5 youths in every ward to get an employment opportunity in the next 1.5 years. So I believe if I can do that, 5 multiplied by 30, I'll do 150. But now also that touches on the legislation aspects that we need to do. I believe it touches on, I was looking at how we can amend the local content bill, because that one is what deals with what DK was talking about, having the local resources remain within a county. But now, apart from the local resources, I'm feeling that we need to stretch it a little bit to touch on ensuring that I think apart from local resources, we need to stretch the local content bill at least to touch on the human capital aspect. Remember, I'm a human resource by profession. So if you look at the human capital aspect, resources are issues to deal with maybe gold, to deal with water, and also minerals. But now, human capital is also a resource by its own. We can ensure that every time we have a project in Baringo, for example, the housing project that is taking place, the industrial park that is being done by the government, we ensure that 30% of the workers in that setting are youths from Baringo. So this means that if a contractor is employing 100 youths in a setting, 30 of them should come from Baringo, because we believe we have skills, we also have the brains that can run that.
Sure.
So maybe, can I run through some 2 legislation?
Yeah, sure.
You are going to do?
If you can do it in a minute, we'll appreciate.
That will be okay. So apart from amending the local content bill, one of the priority bills that I seek to sponsor when I be the Senate is, I talked about it earlier, one permit policy. That one is a national aspect, because as a senator, you'll be dealing with legislation at national level and also helping the MCA on legislation at county level. So national level, I'll deal with the one permit policy so that it is possible we leverage on the e-citizen and also the electronic way of doing things that the government is introducing, so that now you can do permit in Baringo and it can work across the country. The second thing is I'm working on dealing with the amendment on tourism acts, so that we can see how best can Baringo benefit from the tourism acts that are there. We've been talking of underutilization of tourism sectors within Baringo, but maybe the laws that are there are not favoring us because maybe they are national laws. So we need to devolve them so that they can help us. The last one is I'm going to look at, to work very closely with the members of county assembly on these issues legislation.
Sure.
Because I believe they are partners in legislating for county laws. So when we are working on this, I'll be a senator who is very close to the county member of county assemblies, because one, we share roles, especially on oversight, legislation, and also representation, so that whatever the laws that are coming from the county or they are being done, especially now we are having municipalities. So having municipalities, we have to cooperate to ensure that those municipalities are run in the best way possible across the whole county. So those are major areas that I'll focus on, adding on what DK talked about issues in security, but I want to repeat those ones. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mundulel. That has been well explained. I think I want to go back to DK. DK, we have had a conversation about corruption while you were on your way here, and we've asked your colleagues to give us their instant coffee solution to corruption in Baringo County. First of all, there has been an admission, especially by Mheshimiwa Tochim, that there is mass wastage of resources. So even EACC has come out to put us on the wrong page in terms of issues, bribery, when it comes to hiring of or getting or job. You see, when we are hiring people to some specific jobs. So what's your that's the one thing, the magic wand from DK that will check corruption?
You know, corruption is done by people, and it stems from the character of individuals.
Sure.
With our desperation,
I feel that microphone is disadvantaging you. I want you to use this microphone. It's a bit loud. Please. Yes, please. Thank you.
with the desperation that we have, people tend to go, and when we're seeking for jobs, because people believe that jobs are so hard to find, and because we want to use every measure to get these jobs, then people tend to pay for those jobs. It is the quality and the character of leaders that we ourselves elect. Sometimes we should allow the institutions like EACC, DCI to speed up, because I cannot come and arrest somebody who's corrupt. The only thing that we can do is to be an example of what leadership is, by ensuring that anything allocated, like if we start from ourselves, if we have opportunities, let's give these opportunities to the right people. It is not only in our county, it's everywhere in national government, everywhere. So let's not, we show by good example. For me, I will show by example that when I'm given an opportunity, I don't choose, or I don't go for a relative or something like that. Corruption starts from there. It starts from our character as individuals. And we cannot allow, and will not allow, we should allow the institutions to do their jobs. You see, there are institutions that are in the constitution that are mandated to do that job. So if you allow them to carry out their duty, then they can investigate and know this tender was given illegally, this was done illegally, this was done through corruption.
So you propose that the law should effectively take its course whenever one is found guilty of a corruption case. Tochim, sheria ambayo utabuni once you become the senator. Do you have one in mind, legislation? And then we'll close with Chepsongol. Then we go to the audience. They also have a few questions, and then we can call it a wrap.
Thank you, Amkich. Before I give my intention of presenting a bill, I want to inform my friend Bogong and also Ipto. They've mentioned of intending to present a bill on cattle rustling and compensation. I want to inform them that just before his demise on this resting, Senator Cheptumo, rest in peace, presented the bill on cattle rustling and compensation. So that one has been done already by the Senate, and I think it was a bill which was, it went through the Senate. On my intention and aspiration to present a bill, I have two possible bills. One is on tourism levy. Well, for now, tourism levy, which is 2% of every establishment like this, just a hotel, we have the spa, they give 2% to promote tourism activities. And that fund is just straight to the national, it goes to tourism fund. So it is my intention to present a bill on how we can engage and maneuver around so that we have a small percentage of that fund, levy fund, to remain in the county, so that the county will benefit from the tourism levy fund. Number two, on the issue of promotion of talents and incentives on our youth. We know Baringo is a home of talented athletes. We've had great people, great runners in this country. And on, appreciation and compensation, there is no specific directive on how they can be compensated. When we cross up the border down there in Uganda, Museveni is appreciating by they give them a house and a vehicle, specific vehicle which is there. But our athletes are coming to Kenya, they just come, they sneak in as if they did nothing, but they have praised and they have raised the flag of Kenya outside there. So that is a concern, and it is a fact that we've never appreciated our athletes, and in Baringo, we want to get away of appreciating them and giving them incentives so that we exploit their talents and give them an income and a future, because athletics and sports is an income. And was there a question or I've answered?
You've exhausted that. Okay. On the issue of legislation. Mheshimiwa Chepsoi. Maybe kuna the issue of legislation. Uko na sheria ambayo pengine you intend to go to Senate with, and then I want you to couple up with a question, a question that I've picked up online from one of the young people asking that kuna kizazi hiki cha wazee ambao wanataka kwenda Senate na kuna vijana hawa, na wewe what is the assurance to the young people that even as a senator you will still be able to look back and take care of the young people in a way that they think maybe Mundulel, Chebon and DK would do better? Convince them.
Thank you, Amkich and Chepsoi. My fellow honorable members here, everybody, you ask them whether will they sponsor a bill, and even me, I want to say that I have one which I'm intending to present if elected as a senator of Baringo. One, I will sponsor a bill empowering MCAs to do their work independently. That is, when I be elected, what I'm going to do is to seek advice from the legal people. Senate, there are some people who call themselves learned friends, and they are mixed in the Senate. And all of us, Mungu hakutupatia tuwe judges ama wakili. Kuna mwingine mwalimu amechaguliwa kwa senator, mwingine daktari ako Senate. So kila mtu hako na nafasi Na mimi, I will seek that advice from the legal counsel. The legal counsel will advise me to go on about it. So that one, and the second one.
So how do you want the MCS to be empowered, Mheshimiwa? So that we understand what you say.
You remember that if in monies which is being allocated to counties,
all right,
always members of county assembly used to be begging the executive that please, when they have exhausted their budget, they go back to executive requesting to have them some monies. Na wakati executive akikataa, so now wanaanza sasa kuonyesha macho. Na executive wanaweza kusema no, you have exhausted yours, ama wakate budget yao.
All right.
So when watu wakipewa nguvu hiyo, pesa zao sikuje direct, ikuje assembly na executive ikuje, hakutakuwa na mambo ya kila mtu will do is oversight, and the other one to implement the projects.
But they still receive 700 million as a county assembly. For example, Baringo County, they receive 700 million to be utilized as an assembly because they, of course, they are independent body. So we still want to understand how will they be empowered because they still get their own budget of around 700 million.
But let me tell you, those monies lies still in the.
So you want additional funds to the assembly?
So, no, we want independently. Monies should come directly to assembly, which it is allocated to assembly, not through executive. Ndio waweze kupimia ewa. Wasema kwamba no, because we have got certain projects we want to be implemented. So assembly, you have to cut your budget.
All right.
You see, ukienda ndani hapo utapata maneno bwana. Nimekuwa ndani huko. I know what is going on there.
Do you think still assembly still lacks funds to legislate or oversight the executive?
Of course, budget ikikatwa, the executive wanarudi kwa MCS, wanasema budget ya assembly vile tiyo tumekatwa, lazima hiyo ikatwe. Sasa utapata wrangles. So hakuna kazi itafanyika, ni kufutana, impeachment, alafu kama anakopa impeachment, he releases monies for development to account assembly. Projects inalala.
Wakili, is that factual? Okay. So that we don't mix issues here. Are we together? Tumeelewana na Chepsongol. Chepsongol sijui kama amesema anataka kuongezewa pesa. Anasema kuna hizi pesa za assembly, kuna venye governor anaweza enda kuomba kwa kitu kutoka assembly alafu waongezewe. Akinyimwa assembly wanamnyonga. Because honestly, I thought there were distinct difference between the executive and the assembly.
Yes. The answer,
yes.
Let me just put it clear.
All right, put it clear.
I wanted to tell you that
monies
allocated to counties.
Oh yes.
It is not. It comes as a bull to county.
Yeah. Sure.
When it reaches a county,
you
know there is a certain amount given to a county assembly.
Oh yes.
Na kama kuna deficit from a national government, wanasema pesa ile imepatikana ni kidogo. So the budget which it has been allocated to Baringo County, assembly and executive, total amount is this one. Now the county assembly, the executive, when the executive wants, is they tell the county assemblies that money is iko kidogo. So what you do, get your money is kidogo
in terms of budget. In terms of budget.
Wacha pesa ikikuja kama imekuwa allocated, don't interfere.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe we will skip that, and then I want us before we go to before Tom Chepsoi takes us to the crowd, the audience. Sorry, Mheshimiwa Kibogong.
Amkich.
Yes,
maybe I can add some.
You had something to say? Yes, please.
No,
I have your yes. Let him handle something.
All right.
There has been the question of legislation on the issue of insecurity and the matter on compensation.
All right.
But then there is a feeling that there have been pockets of insecurity once in a while, and that is why there are those mitigating measures that have been taken. We have the NPR and all that.
All right.
Someone would say that we may not have exhaustively addressed the root cause. As a senator, how do you intend to completely diffuse with whatever root cause that has existed leading to the banditry or the insecurity issue?
Okay, thank you, Chepsoi. Now, we have to put law, law that can govern this kind of banditry is very important. If we put a punitive law, like the way I've just put it, that they should be compensated 3 times, these people will be very, very cautious not to steal. So that's what I believe. It is actually the punitive law. And then number 2, I wanted to put something across on the bill that I'm going to introduce. You find that many Kenyans, especially business people, especially...
Let's appreciate Tobole. Ukrif Tobole as he comes in. Do the greetings faster, Mheshimiwa Tobole. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Tobole, karibu sana Mheshimiwa Tobole. Let's settle down. Karibu sana.
Tutulie tafadhali, tutulie tafadhali.
Pigeni makofi tafadhali, alitulie. Very good. Proceed.
Asante. Okay. Let's proceed. Let's settle down. We are approaching midnight.
Okay.
Tutulie tafadhali kwa sababu saa zimeenda. Before we find Tobole for coming around midnight. Let's go back to you, Mheshimiwa. Kindly tafadhali wananchi tutulie tafadhali. Yes, Mwesh.
Okay, what I want to put across is this. The introduction of the new bill I'm going to put.
All right.
I'm going to introduce in Parliament.
All right.
Sorry. Tafadhali, we are being unfair to Mheshimiwa Kibogong.
All right. Proceed, Bwana Kibogong, before we go to questions. Okay, his microphone is struggling. Check his microphone, tafadhali. Very good. Proceed.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
I'm talking about the bill I'm going to introduce.
All right.
Being in Kenya, business people are really suffering, especially contractors. Now I'm going to introduce a bill whereby a contractor should be paid within 90 days of completion of its work. And if it will not be paid, then there will be some charges in those delay of payment. Because there is no point of issuing work and there is no payment. Number 2, I'm going to introduce also a very weird and strong bill. This is the bill, because this one is a time bomb in Kenya. You know there is a lot of unemployment now in Kenya.
Yes.
Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to introduce a bill that for any Kenyan who has completed university or secondary without employment, they should be paid monthly stipends. And number 2, apart from being paid monthly stipends, they should medical cover should be free, and education to their children.
Sure.
They are not in payroll. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think the question of a monthly stipend has excited Wakili Chebon.
We will come back to him to tell us why he was so excited. Maybe Wakili, you're not employed. Why are you appreciating Kibogong appreciation? Before we give it to Mheshimiwa Tobole to introduce himself, I think we can do a quick one. Mheshimiwa Tobole, we were together in the first session. We want a brief one about yourself, so for the sake of our audience here, and then we go to quick question and answer as we welcome Mheshimiwa Tobole.
Maybe you can couple that with the introduction and why he wants to be there.
Yes, a brief one.
Okay, thank you very much, Tom and my brother Amkich. For one, please accept my most sincere apologies for arriving extremely late. I acknowledge that I am very late into this debate. I was in the Meet the People tour along Eldama Ravine, Sirwa route, and there was a lot of interjections and acknowledgement of greetings from the people, which really I couldn't stop them because they want to hear from me and they're excited. or better still thrilled to meet me. So my most sincere apology. Secondly, please forgive my voice. I have been into a lot of Tobole fire, sea fire, and this is part of the introduction. Yes, fire, sea fire is part of the introduction. I have been into a lot of rallies. When I say fire, sea fire, I mean too much voiceovers. So, thank you. My name is Wycliffe Kipsang Tobole, one of the aspirants in the United Democratic Alliance Party in the forthcoming party primaries to be conducted exactly 6 days from today. Wycliffe Kipsang Tobole is a youthful aspirant who has had the dream to be the senator of Baringo County for the longest time now. The journey to aspire to be the senator of Baringo County began way before the 2013 elections, where the first senator was elected. But the opportune time, or God's time, was not yet there. And so I began my journey in 2023 to become the senator of Baringo County in 2027. Unfortunately, we lost our senator, William Cheptumo, may his soul rest in peace. And that is why we are here, gearing up to a by-election. Now, quickly, why I want to be the senator of Baringo County. I have always said that there is a void, there is a gap of vibrant leadership in Baringo County. I see a lot of lapse in proper representation of the people of Baringo County at the national arena. And so I feel that our people require the energy that I have to represent them at the national level, at the Senate, and generally in the political arena. There is a gap, there is a void. We lack, we are not well spaced as a county. We are not well positioned as Baringo County. We are behind, we are lagging behind in what I call being well represented as a people. I want to fill that gap. I want to create, a niche of Senate position in Baringo County. I want to set the standards of this position high, the bar high, so that then we have a point from which to reference. We have a people, our people can be able to be represented well in articulation of issues. There are many challenges that the people of Baringo County are facing, ranging from insecurity that has frustrated our great people of Baringo South and North in the belts of Saimosoi and Bartabwa, Mukutani, Ilchamus and Mochongoi wards in Baringo South. There are challenges to do with infrastructure in this country, which are, part of the lobbying, initiatives that I want to introduce. So, briefly and precisely, there is a void, a gap in vibrant leadership, a gap that I want to fill. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Wycliffe Kipsang Tobole. Asante sana.
Want to do a quick one?
Yes.
My good friend Amkich. Want to do a quick question, one question only, and then we go back to a quick answers, and then we go back to our candidates. We ask them about.
We can do a gentleman.
How prepared are they with the party? Okay. The senior member here, I will pick two people from this belt. Oh, gender, we will consider gender. And then just hold on, kidogo. Let me pick the fellow with the black coat. Just hold on, Bana Chipching. And this section, I will pick you here. And pick Bana Cherutich. Okay, at Pala Nyuma. Okay, we will give it to you. Yeah. Then in this belt, we'll pick Jim Toll. Now this belt has lost it. No, ngoja kiongozi. I want a lady here. Please, I want a lady here. Ngoja kiongozi kidogo. Ngoja. Wewe agency wa blue. Wewe jamaa wa blue. Haya. Naam. Bwana Chepcheng, a quick one question only, and then before you ask the question. Now, this is the order, gentlemen and ladies. Be as professional as much as possible. Don't ask profane question. Usiulize ile swali ambayo itakuwa na uzushi. Naam, Bwana Chepcheng, a quick one. Tupatie nafasi.
Thank you very much.
Let's tumsikize tafadhali.
Mr. Chepsoi.
Tafadhali tumsikize. Ndugu, tafadhali tumsikize. Proceed.
My question comes from what has been said, especially by the two candidates, Mr. Chepsoi and Mr. Tochim.
Yes.
The two of them have been in our county assembly. Chepsoi has been in 2 terms and Tochim once. When they were inside our county assembly, they kept quiet on the issue of corruption. And after they have been defeated, they came out being a mouthpiece and shouting of corruption. While they were inside, they were also busy hitting.
All right. Now your question is about corruption among the two MCs, huh?
Yes.
Are we together?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Chepcheng.
Yes.
Asante sana. The fellow in the black coat.
Andika swali so that
No, the guy
let me know.
in a black suit, in a black jacket.
Jacket, yes, please.
And then ule bwana huko pale mwisho. Naam. Karibu swali moja.
Okay, thank you very much.
Tumsikize tafadhali.
And Amkich for this opportunity.
Yes.
Okay, I want to ask maybe 2 questions.
Yes.
To Chepsoi and my good friend Wakili. One, Mr. Chepsoi, thank you very much for challenging these people.
The question, please.
The question is, one, we are having...
Hold on, please proceed.
We've heard about illegal mining happening in those areas of Kapturo.
All right.
And this is an issue whereby it was started without involvement of the National Land Commission.
All right.
And the people were not compensated.
Yes.
And by then, it was around 2018 when it was started, and you were the area MCA.
All right. Good question.
So, what will you do when elected as a senator to make sure that those people have been compensated?
All right. Very good. Second question, Wakili.
The second question
Yes.
to Wakili.
Yes.
Is we have a catastrophe of banditry and cattle rustling.
All right.
And when you go to the courts, when somebody is arrested over banditry,
all right,
and cattle rustling,
all right,
you will find that they are being brought there to the court, and they are accused of stolen theft.
all right,
You will find that there is no law covering.
All right. So the question is about the law that is
and banditry.
All right,
what
all
will
right.
you do?
All right. Good question.
So that
good question. Good question. Good question. We understand you. We understand you. We understand you. We understand you. Thank you very much.
Asante sana. We go to this gentleman here.
He's asking a question. If somebody is arrested for caste rustling, okay? So we understand. We understand the question.
I'm calling Bismarck Yatich.
Yes.
From Barwesa Ward.
All right.
I have question.
Please proceed.
Basically to youthful aspirants.
Yes.
And I know I'm saying 3. All of them can answer my question.
Right.
There is runaway corruption in our county government, ranging from stalled projects like the stadium, and selling of tenders, from what we hear from in quotes.
All right.
Now, what are you going to do?
All right.
To at least save the residents of Baringo County
from losing money.
From losing money through such vices.
Correct.
Including now targeting the special groups, that's the youth.
All right.
And persons with disabilities with a 30% portion that they should be having, yet the octogenarians are taking.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cherutich here.
Yeah, before I come to Cherutich, there's a gentleman, 30 seconds. I don't know.
A quick one.
Thank you so much.
Yes, yes, proceed. Proceed. All right.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm sorry for that.
Just go straight to the question.
Asking,
please,
okay, I'm asking out of our 7 or so aspirants who are there,
yes.
Senatorial thing, aspirantship is about representation so much.
All right.
I'm asking, there is only one senator who I'll not ask a question, but the others, two aspirants I'll not ask
your question, my brother.
Yes, I'm going to do that.
Yes, yes.
Now,
idea microphone, yes.
We have all of them, and it's representational.
Yes.
I want to ask, how are these, especially those we have seen in the ground, having no disparity, sorry.
Thank you very much. We hear you. Yes,
asante sana, asante sana. Tafadhali tukikupatia nafasi Cherutich, tukikupa nafasi tafadhali make your point very fast.
Tumsikize bwana Cherutich.
Okay, kwa majina ni Cherutich Richard.
Yes.
Niko na swali. Na swali yangu ya kwanza ni hii.
Tumsikize.
Kwa hao wote wenye ni aspirants.
Yes.
Swali yangu ni hii. Kuna bill yenye iliwekwa signature na president ambaye ni PWD's bill.
Yes.
Na mpaka saa hizi tunaona kwamba ifanye kazi. Wewe kama senator ukiipata utafanya nini ili kuona kwamba hiyo bill imefanya kazi?
Correct.
Swali la pili ni hii.
Naam.
PWDs sisi tunaona kwamba tunasaulika. Ni ile tu wakati wa kampeni kama saa hii wanapokaa hapa kwa podium wanasema PWDs.
Alright.
Lakini ikifika mahali wamepita wanaenda one way.
Alright.
Mimi kama Cherutich kwa niaba ya PWDs nauliza, je, how will you convince me ya kwamba ukishika hiyo kiti utakumbuka PWDs? Swali ya tatu.
Bila kupotea, naam.
Swali ya tatu.
Yes.
Ni hii.
Yes.
Baringo County.
Naam.
Tunapokaa ni namba 2 kwa corruption. Na ikiwa ni namba 2 kwa corruption, wewe kama senator aspirant, naweza sema kwamba ni nini ilikosekana ama ni nini ilifanyika. Na wewe ukikuja, wewe utakuwa dawa aina gani ili yenye itatufanya kwamba tuweze kuona kwamba kaunti yetu haiko corruption.
Asante. Very good.
Asante sana. Tafadhali umefunga njia.
I think we answer those one first, then we come back to you.
Let's have a lady.
Okay, and then we come back to you. I still have your list here. A quick one.
My name's Shakina.
Yes, Shakina.
From Kapropita Ward.
Yes.
But I'm voting in Captain Bor Primary School.
All right.
My question goes direct to Chebon and Kibogong. Have you registered a party? Because it's my first time to see you people.
All right.
Tattoo.
Have you registered to the party?
Chebon and Kibogong.
Chebon and Kibogong. Asante sana.
Asante sana. Asante sana. Where do I go?
Oh, here.
Yes.
No. Tumsikize. Tumsikize tafadhali. Proceed.
Kidogo. Okay. My name is Victor Kemboi, Tongor, from Walel Chapchap Republic. I have 2 questions to the aspirants. One, what policies will you advocate for that create employment opportunities for the youth? Secondly, how will you ensure that women, marginalized communities, people with the PWDs are included in planning and benefit from county and national development plans? Thank you.
Thank you very much. The last one, and then tunarudi mara pili. Tunarudi. Patie Jimton. Tunaja. Tuaje tupate.
Okay.
A quick one.
My name is Jim Toll. I come from Mogoto, and I'm going to ask some questions, and I'm going to direct them at DK 777. Question number 1. You've confirmed that you are a resident in Baringo. But then, when we've been fighting for youth and leadership in this county, we haven't seen you participating. When the likes of Kina Almeida and Kina Chepsongol have been fighting for the party, we have not seen you. So,
uliza swali.
So,
tumsikize.
So my question is,
tumsikize.
My question is, why now?
Tumsikize. Asante sana. Asante sana. Haya, asante sana. Asante sana. Haya. Swali ya mwisho tumsikize. Swali ya mwisho. Swali ya mwisho. Swali ya mwisho. Asante sana. Ni sawa. Ni sawa. Achana na. Haya. Haya. Haya, uliza.
Haya.
Uliza swali. Proceed.
So, recently,
tafadhali. Ngoja kidogo.
Tafadhali.
Tutulie kidogo.
Tafadhali.
Achana naye. Haya, achana naye. Ni sawa. Achana naye. Ni sawa. Achana. Achana naye.
Tafadhali.
Okay, I have another question. Recently, the UDA party.
Haya. Wananchi hoye.
Tafadhali.
Wananchi hoye. Tulikuwa tumesema
kidogo.
Tulikuwa tumesema namna hii.
Tafadhali. No.
Tulikuwa tumesema tusiulize swali. Tusubiri kidogo.
Let us
order.
Let us make progress. Wewe young man, tafadhali. Wewe bro, tulia.
Order. Wananchi hoye. Kikao tunayo hatuna. Kikao ipo haipo. Imeshika hajashika. Now tufanye hivi. Tutawapatia viongozi wa jibu swali hili.
Tafadhali.
Na mkinikubalia Amkich kidogo tu.
We'll be back.
Tuendelee na swali ama tuende pale? Haya, mpatie swali. No. Sikiza.
Yes.
Umsikize basi, msikize huyu. Msikize basi. Tafadhali. Tukue wangwana tafadhali.
Chepsoi.
Haya, ya mwisho.
Excuse.
Asante sana. Chepsoi. Kwa majina naitwa Young Billionaire.
Hello Kimonong, tumsikize.
Chepsoi. Excuse.
Wacha mpate. Tafadhali tu. Tumpatie bwana maswali aulize. Proceed.
Asante sana. Kwa majina naitwa Young Billionaire. Chairman wa bunge la wananchi.
Naam.
Swali yangu ni moja tu.
Naam.
Rahisi sana.
Naam.
Hao maseneta wetu hapa. Tunawajua?
Yes.
Kuna seneta ambaye anajituma. Na kuna seneta ambaye anasukumwa na watu. Mimi nauliza swali yangu moja rais. Nauliza swali yangu rais. Namaliza swali yangu rais.
Uliza swali.
Nauliza swali yangu rais.
Naam.
Huyu seneta ambaye kidogo tu, wacha nimalize. Huyu seneta ambaye anasukumwa. Atatufanyia kazi kama wakaji wa Baringo County ama atafanyia huyo jamaa ambaye anasukuma yeye?
Asante. Haya.
Kabisa.
Haya. Wananchi hoye. Tulikuwa tumesema tuko wastaarabu, sio? Wacha tupatie viongozi wajibu maswali, si ndio? Na tuwasikize tafadhali.
Asante sana. Thank you so much.
Tuanze.
Asante. Tutulie tafadhali.
Bwana Kibogo, tuanze na wewe. Naam.
Tutulie tafadhali. Tunyamaze tafadhali. Tunyamaze. Are the cameras back to the
the hosts, we have agreed, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you, tafadhali tukubaliane namna hii. We are being unfair to the people who are following online. We are being unfair to the people who are following online. Let's be cool. Tutulie tafadhali so that we can allow waheshimiwa to handle those questions. I think there are quite a number of questions that have been asked. You can, yes, let's have
Mheshimiwa Chepsongol kisha Mheshimiwa Tochim.
Yes.
Naam.
Tusikize tafadhali.
Tusikize tafadhali.
Thank you. I will answer the one raised by my friend Wakili from Kapturo.
Yes.
On issue to do with illegal mining. When I will be elected as Senator Baringo, I will revisit that issue of illegal mining in Kapturo. Secondly, on issue to do with corruption, that we were there, me and my friend Honorable Tochim.
All right.
Why not you did not stop this issue of corruption? I want to tell you, my friend Chepcheng, that we have answered that question.
Yes.
When we were being asked by the interviewers.
Yes, sure.
So I think might be you are not there.
Yes.
And let me just leave to my fellow honorable member here.
Yes.
Might be to heart on something.
Yes. Mheshimiwa Tochim. Mheshimiwa Tochim.
Check. Let's be orderly. Quiet, kindly. Tafadhali. Mheshimiwa.
Yes, thank you. Yes, the question was directed to me and my colleague Chepsongol. And it was a concern that when we were in the assembly, we were quiet and we were not criticizing or doing the right oversight. But I think I had answered that myself, I've been very consistent, and our team during the second assembly, we were very consistent in oversight and criticizing the government of Kiptis. It is in record. I criticized the government of Kiptis, and we were very consistent, and that is why the second assembly is in record that we delivered and projects were implemented, and we did, there was no rollovers. We actually did more, and we covered the projects which had been rolled over and which had stuck, and we finished. It is in record. It is not that we came and criticized the government of Cheboy when we were out of the assembly. It is in record, and we had said that. I think I did also to answer that question of the projects. Well, it is in public domain that there are people who have been carried. There are people and there are interested parties from outside the county who are funding aspirants with different and vested interest. Myself, I'm Tochim. I'm going to Mwananchi. Mi naomba kura. Mimi sibebwi. I'm not in mgongo ya mutu. Mi naomba. Wale wanabebwa, wale wanakuwa sponsored. Mnajua.
Tutajuaje kuna mtu amebeba mheshimiwa sasa? Kwa sababu kila mtu anatembea kwa mguu.
That is the question which was raised.
Yes.
You are saying?
Yes. Mheshimiwa, tulikuwa nataka at least the question that you answer is not subjective or pedestrian, so that tusimhukumu mtu kwa zile vitu si wenyewe hatuwezi kujua. So kwa hivyo kwa hivyo digress a bit na attack each other so that we become
objective. That's why I have not mentioned anybody. I'm just saying there are projects.
All right.
On the question of legislation on the persons with disability.
Yes.
Mheshimiwa DK. Kuna mtu ameuliza kuhusu PWDs.
Hiyo swali ya Cherotich. There are laws that was passed recently.
Yes.
About having 5% of PWDs
yes.
To be included in everything. For me, I look at that there are this. For me, it's implementation. We have the laws.
Yes.
It's just implementation.
So when you
so
come,
when I come in, because at the party,
yes,
I deal with PWDs, women and youth, and ensuring that in the 30, even in the procurement, in procurement, they have to be a 30% for the women, PWDs, and youth. So the only thing is to ensure that these laws are followed to the letter. The question that my friend asked about where I was when youth are fighting for the county. One, I want to say it is not shouting that will bring development. I was when I was working in the office, in the UDA office, what I did to the youth, I employed them. And that is what we want.
Tafadhali tutulie. Tumpatie nafasi DK yaongee tafadhali.
Tafadhali, we had agreed that there will be no applauding, there will be no clapping. Those are the rules we laid down initially. Kindly, so that we can make progress. It's approaching midnight. Tutulie tafadhali. Proceed.
So it is good to, you know, when people keep quiet, it doesn't mean they don't fight for anything. There are different ways of fighting for our rights. We can fight using the stipulated ways of asking for our rights. We don't need to fight. We just need to talk.
All right. Sure.
So
I think you have explained. You have explained.
Yeah, sure,
I think Mheshimiwa has mentioned. Silence, kindly. I think Jim Toll's question has been answered.
Yeah, sure.
On the issue of where he was. Yes.
Wakili, proceed. Wakili, proceed. Tafadhali tukue wangwana. Haya, tafadhali tuendelee wakili.
I think it's proper we have order. I was asked, there's a question of the illegal mining.
Yes.
It was directed to me.
Yes.
First of all, it is very important to state that as per the Constitution,
yes,
all minerals, lakes, forests,
Continue.
Tafadhali.
Yes, tunaweza kuendelea.
Yes, thank you so much for the silence. I was saying that as per the Constitution,
yes,
all the minerals, the lakes, the forests, the natural resources belongs to the state.
Sure.
So the illegal mining that they were talking about, it means that they are doing an illegality.
All right.
And in the event that there is mining that is being conducted there, we should be talking about the 5% that Mundulel addressed.
All right.
Or maybe a certain percentage that goes to the community.
All right.
On the issue of banditry and castle rustling,
proceed, Wakili.
On the issue of banditry,
yes,
someone raised a concern that people are arrested,
yes,
and no action is being taken.
They were questioning the charges that are preferred against them.
The charges, yes. My colleague here, my fellow aspirants, corrected my fellow aspirants, stating that the bill was passed.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it was never passed.
All right.
Yes, it is still shelved in the Senate.
All right.
Waiting for Chebon to come and finish their last work.
All right.
So I wanted to say that
yes.
As of now, unless someone is charged with stock theft,
yes,
ways, that's the reason as to why most of the charges are not successful.
All right.
Yes, because there's no case against banditry.
All right, all right.
And there's the issue.
Yes. There are two questions about Bwana Kibogong and yourself.
Yes.
A lady here asked.
I'm going there.
Yes.
I'm going there.
All right.
There's also issue that Cherotich raised about working with the.
Wakili, just proceed on that question. I think DK has highlighted on the issue of PWDs. So I want you to proceed because we don't have a lot of time. Respond on that issue that have you registered, because she wanted to understand. Please proceed.
On the issue of registration in the party,
Yes.
I'm not a member of the UDA.
Okay.
I'm vying under independent ticket.
He is on independent. Okay, thank you very much. Bwana Kibogong?
Asante.
Bwana Kibogong?
Silence.
Are you registered party? In the party?
So, but the other questions, can I answer the other
Let's go specific to that one, so that we get a clarity. Are you registered member of UDA or your independent party?
No, independent party.
Your independent party.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now, Tobole, Mheshimiwa Tobole, you've had the issues raised by our audience here, very pertinent issues to do with corruption and those who hold office before. What do you make of this? Let's converse quietly.
Thank you very much, Tom. I had 3 issues that were raised.
Mheshimiwa Tojim,
you're
out of order.
2 were conjoined, talking about corruption.
Chepsongol, tafadhali Chepsongol. Let's be orderly, ladies and gentlemen. Proceed, Bwana Chapole.
Thank you, my brother. Indeed, corruption is a thorn in the flesh.
All right.
In our county, and it is a matter that I am taking very seriously. That money channeled from the national level is not used for the purpose intended. When Baringo is in a very dilapidated state as far as development is concerned, is unfortunate, to say the least. And so, for corruption to be scaled down, if not to be finished completely in Baringo, then there should be proper checks and balance. The senator should perform his oversight roles very well, so that then the county government is kept on toes. Because a senator is keeping the county, at his close watch or monitoring, for that matter, so that we can account for every coin that is sent to our county, so that projects that are under county government, that are devolved, ranging from health, water, tourism, trade, early childhood education, among others, are well performed. So I will be a senator who will purpose to summon the governor or county executive committee member or chief officer to the Senate when there are audit queries that have been raised. This has kept many, when the senator is keen on what is happening in the county, then the slightest audit queries raised by the controller of budget, I will be in the forefront in summoning that governor quickly to the Senate to answer to those questions.
All right.
Lastly,
finally.
Lastly, on the matter of corruption, my brothers Tom and Amkich, it is unfortunate that our parents have to sell land, sell livestock to send us to school.
All right.
And then when we have earned our certificates, they have to sell something that they don't have to buy the jobs. We would like that child from very humble background in Bartabwa or in Mumberis to secure a job opportunity based on merit and not buying it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. On PWDs. PWDs. Very quickly, PWDs. I want to assure our members from the PWDs that disability is not inability. I will be there for them when I am the senator. And even during this campaigning period, I will stand with them because they are equally human beings.
All right. Mheshimiwa Mundulel, what do you make of a quick one? What do you make of this?
I have only 2 things to respond to.
Please, let's converse quietly.
Okay. Very fast.
Yes. Order tafadhali, order tafadhali. Order. Proceed Bwana Mundulil. Thank you. Proceed.
Okay, very fast. I'll respond to 2 issues.
Yes.
And one of them, I had responded earlier about the youth empowerment and how we can employ our youth. I talked about the best thing to get.
Let's hear him. Tafadhali, na kama kuna mtu anatusumbua tafadhali tutampatia ruhusa aende nje ndio tuweze kuendelea. Kwa sababu watu wawili hawezi kutusimamisha tufanye kikao tafadhali. Are we in agreement together, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Kama kuna mtu anatusumbua atoke, sio? Nani anatusumbua pale? Hatuwezi kuwa na mikutano mbili hapa. Tumeelewana? Hatuwezi kuwa na mikutano mbili hapa tafadhali. Wewe Mheshimiwa Rais, hatuwezi kuwa na mikutano mbili hapa. Haya tafadhali. Wakirudi wewe ndio mwenena na yeye. Haya. Tafadhali proceed Bwana Monduli.
Bas. We proceed. I think Bwana Chepsoi will handle 2 questions only.
Yes.
One is on youth employment because they said the youthful aspirant, which I believe I'm the youngest aspirant here because I'm only 29 years. I'm vying to be the senator of Baringo passionately to solve youth issues. Number 2, I'm vying passionately to leverage on the laws that are existing. Specifically, I talked earlier about issues to deal with local content bill.
All right.
Because we want to leverage on the existing laws to ensure that it caters for what our youth needs.
All right.
And number 2 is going an extra mile as a senator to look for opportunities for our people.
All right.
On the second question that they talked about is the issue corruption.
All right.
Bwana Chepsoi, I believe we are not going to lie to each other.
Yes.
Going forward.
All right.
On matters corruption.
All right.
Because it is almost impossible to address corruption when a senator cannot have an independent mind. It is only possible to address corruption when the senator is intentional, when the senator is an independent-minded person,
all right,
and when the senator wants to finish corruption.
All right.
Why am I saying so?
All right.
We have been moving around the issue of corruption for far too long.
All right.
And it gets tiresome when in each and every election cycle,
right,
we repeat the same problem.
Right.
Which problem am I talking about?
Right.
When we have candidates for Senate who are not themselves, but they are there for other people's interest and not the interest of the people. When we get a senator who has the interest of the people at heart, that is the only day we will get a senator who will tackle corruption.
All right.
That is the only day we will get a senator who will tackle issues to deal with bribery in our county.
All right.
That is the day we will find serious summoning of the governor at the Senate to answer serious questions. And probably that will be the day we will impeach the governor if things are not going the right way.
All right, yeah.
Thank you so much.
So in conclusion,
yes,
Bwana
please
Amkich,
conclude, yes.
I will plead with the people of Baringo to look at a senator who has their interest at heart and not a senator who has other people's interest at heart. Thank you.
Asante sana. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ningependa sasa, so that we go to our final, tutapatia kila mtu dakika moja kuangalia kamera na kuomba kura kabla hatujafunga. Lakini kwanza, Tochim, what is your confidence level on the ability of the UDA party to deliver free, fair, credible, verifiable election nominations?
Now, I want to make an appeal, and that's a very important question, which is also raising my concerns. Because here we have a by-election in the county.
All right.
We have 1,028 polling stations.
All right.
We have only about 4 days remaining. we've never known who are the returning officers, who are the presiding officers.
Sure.
They've never done the trainings. We have an electronic process which has never been done. It is going to be tested. We have been invited to have a meeting tomorrow as aspirants. So I have a concern, and I want to make an appeal to the party.
Sure.
That we will be very happy.
Yes.
And we still believe the party will deliver that process. Because we have very few days, the training is going to be done for 3 clerks for every polling station.
Yes.
You calculate that times 1,020.
Point made. I think your point has been made.
Also, I want to raise this concern.
Because I would want all the UDA aspirants to react to that question in 1 minute.
Yes.
The other issue is cost. The other day, the party treasurer said we don't have money.
All right.
This, as far as I know, we've not raised more than even 3 million from the 250 we raised.
All right.
And this process is going to cost more than 30 million. So I'm saying, you asked me whether we have the confidence.
So
I have the confidence,
so you have no
but I'm still having concerns.
Oh, yeah,
so
sure.
the party should do something to convince us that we're going to have a free and fair.
You have confidence, but you have concerns. Chepsongol, confidence level. I want to.
Bas,
tafadhali. Koja Mheshimiwa Chepsongol. Tulikuwa tumekubaliana, tafadhali huyu bwana mwenye ako mwisho. Tafadhali mtolee huyu bwana tafadhali. Ama akuwe na heshima, tuendelee. Hatuwezi fanya kazi hivyo ndugu. Hatuwezi fanya kazi hivyo tafadhali. Tuwezi kuwa na mikutano mbili tafadhali. Tumeheshimiana? Haya.
Asante, tuendelee tafadhali. Dakika moja. Tafadhali tukitulia tutamaliza.
Asante sana Amkich pamoja na Chepsoi. Hili swali ningelipenda kila mtu na asikie kwamba mmetuuliza mko na imani kwamba nomination hii itakuwa free and fair. Nataka nihakikishie sisi wote hapa, mimi kama aspirant niko na imani, lakini niko na concern hata nami kwamba siku ni machache sana. Mpangilio ya uchaguzi itakaa namna gani?
Sure.
Hilo swali na jawabu litatoka kwa chama.
Asante.
Na hiyo ndio kesho ambapo tutakutana kama aspirants na secretary ni wale ambao wanatoka kwa ofisi ya chama.
DK, your confidence level. Tutulia tafadhali. Yes, silence. Do tusikize tafadhali. Yes, proceed.
I am confident.
Yes.
That the party, because the party, this is not the first by-election. These are not the first elections to be done by the party. I believe the party has the mechanism. It's known for doing fair elections among all the political parties in Kenya. So I believe as we await the meeting tomorrow with the party, the National Elections Board, we will hear, you know, we are saying that we don't know which method will be used.
Sure.
So we are waiting for tomorrow to be told what methods to be used, what are the measures, and what have you. So we'll answer that questions tomorrow. Thank you.
Asante sana. Mheshimiwa Tobolei tafadhali, your take on that so that we can close with Mundulel.
Yes, I have confidence. Thank you.
Thank you. Mheshimiwa Mundulel, your confidence level, concerns? Saidia hapo. Tumia ya Chepsongol. Yes, please.
One, On the confidence levels with the party, one, I have full confidence. And number two, one, I have full confidence with the party.
Sure.
And number two, also, we cannot say anything about the procedures because I believe each one of us got an invitation for tomorrow so that we can listen from the party what they are offering and what will be the modalities of the game.
Sure.
So that we ensure that everything is okay. But our plea, of course, is one, that the field should be fair, should be free, and also should be credible, so that at no point the credibility of the results can be questioned.
Thank you.
So I believe the party should remove the doubts of the quotes that probably the referee and the linesman are playing in the game.
Asante.
So once that doubt is out, then we are good to go in the election.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Mudulel. I think we have heard from all the UDA aspirants and they have confidence in the delivery of a credible election. Let's now allow, na tafadhali wananchi naomba sasa tupeane, let's be fair to all of them. Tunataka tupatie kila mtu dakika moja aweze kuangalia kamera. Iko wapi kamera? Yes, the camera is here. You speak to the people of Baringo County. Omba kura yako kwa dakika moja. Tuanze wapi? Yes, tuanze na Mheshimiwa Kibogong.
Okay, thank you very much. This is an information I would just like to pass before niombe kura. Ile kitu ningependa kusema ni kwamba I think we people of Baringo, we should vote diligently. We should not be coerced in any way by voting. We should not be bought. Just vote the right person. This is a very serious exercise which will be undertaken on that 20th. And remember, this is your future. So mimi naomba kura namna hii, naomba nyinyi wote ikifika mkiona china yangu, tafadhali munipigie kura. Asanteni.
Asante sana, asante sana. Tochim.
Mimi ni Silas Tochim. Naomba kura ya Senate. Watu ya Baringo naomba mniunge mkono. Mimi nimekuwa MCA Tengesi Ward. Niliomba kura 2022 na nikasupport Mheshimiwa Sheptumo ambaye ametuacha. Na kwa sasa tumerudi kwa uchaguzi. Watu ya Baringo niko tayari kuwatumikia. Mimi ninasimama mwenyewe. Naomba nimshike mkono. Mimi sibebwi na mtu. Mimi sina sponsor. Mimi nakuja kama Silas Tochim, mniunge mkono. Asanteni watu ya Baringo, Mungu awabariki.
Thank you very
Asante
much.
sana Silas Tochim.
Tumsikize tafadhali.
Mheshimiwa DK tafadhali ongea na wananchi wa Baringo.
Asante sana. Kwa majina ni Daniel Kipto ama DK 777. Mimi naomba kura zenyu kama watu wa Baringo ya kwamba tarehe 20 ikifika muweze kunipigia kura. Mimi kijana wenyu, mimi ninakuja, sitakuja kuwapigia kelele bali nitakuja kuwafanyia kazi. Mimi katika wadhifa nilikuwa nimepatiwa na chama, niliweza kuonyesha ya kwamba nimeweza kusaidia watu wa Baringo, kwa sababu ile nyadhifa nilipatiwa, niliweza kuonyesha naweza andika watu kazi, naweza saidia watu wa Baringo, ya kwamba sasa mkinipatia hii kiti ya senator, yes, nitaendelea na kazi, lakini nitaendelea na bigger magnitude. Asanteni, Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana. Thank you so much. Asante sana. Tumsikize wakili na tupatie kila mtu nafasi tafadhali. Asante wakili.
Asante watu wa Baringo. Kwa majina naitwa wakili Chebon Kiprop Benjamin. Yangu ni kumshukuru kwanza rais kwa sababu ya hiyo mambo ya corruption tumesema. Kuna sheria ilipitishwa amesign juzi inaitwa Conflict of Interest Act. Hizo vitu itakuja kusaidia kupunguza mambo ya corruption. Cha pili ningependa kuomba watu wa Baringo kura kwa sababu this is our home. We don't have any other county. We don't have any other home apart from Baringo County. So it is our duty to ensure that we elect the best. So kwangu nitaomba watu wa Baringo kwa mnapoenda hapa mbele nomination hapa mbele ya UDA wapate kutoa their best. Mimi niko pale mbele independent. Nitakuwa na ngoja mwenye atakayetoka nipate kumface. Ningependa iwe process ikuwe fair kwa sababu saizi sitakuwa na opportunity nyingine ya kukongratulate wenzangu in advance. Ningependa kukongratulate mwenye atashinda na mwenye ataanguka pia ningeomba wakuje tuungane mkono. Asanteni.
Asante sana. Tumsikize Mheshimiwa Evans Bates Mundulel.
Wakazi wa Baringo, mimi naitwa Evans Kiprotich Mundulel Bet, kijana mdogo miaka 29 kutoka Kanjulul Village, na ambaye anaomba kuwatumikia kama seneta wenu watatu wa kaunti wa Baringo. Naomba kura kwa unyenyekevu ifikapo tarehe 20 mwezi wa 9 munichague niwe seneta wenu kwa chama ya UDA kwa sababu niko na maono yangu ya kusaidia wananchi wa Baringo, pia kusaidia vijana wa Baringo na pia kusaidia vizazi vijayo ya Baringo. Kwa unyenyekevu, kwa upendo na wasii, na naomba munisaidie kwa jambo tatu. Ya kwamba muniombee kura, munipigie kura, na ya mwisho munichungie kura. Mungu awabariki, tukutane tarehe 20.
Asante sana. Mheshimiwa Chepsongol. Kamera ndio hii. Zungumza na wananchi.
Mimi Daktari Ruben Chepsongol, kiranja wa chama chetu kinachotawala. Niko hapa leo. Naomba kura zenu.
Tumsikize
wakaachi wote wa Baringo kwamba munishike mkono. Tumaini langu kubwa ni kwa mwananchi wa Baringo kwamba tarehe 20 mwezi wa 9 saa 12 kamili asubuhi hadi saa 11, yule atakuja mapema pigia kura, yule atachelewa pigia mimi kura. Naomba kura zenu kwa unyenyekevu sana kwamba mimi napatikana, mimi naonekana, wanakunipata wakati wowote, na ninapenda kila mtu ni seneta wa wote. AAA, available, approachable, accessible. So kwa hivyo mimi nataka kusema kwamba nataka nishukuru kwa mjadala ya leo. Mimi sikupata nafasi ya kuhudhuria ile ya kwanza, na watu walikuwa nafikiria Chepsongol naogopa. Hapana, hata ukiitisha kesho nakuja. Senate ile mimi sio mgeni. Nilikuwa hapa mwaka 10. Nilinyorosa Baringo hii, nikanyorosa mambo ya PPI. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka kusema kwamba niko na ujuzi. MP Baringo County, namaliza. Baringo County MCA Cameron alikuwa MCA, sasa ni mbunge wa Baringo Kusini. Mheshimiwa Maklap, Simba ni moja. Alikuwa MCA Deputy Majority Leader. Ako sasa MP National Assembly. Sasa Kamget alikuwa speaker yangu. MB Tiati. Sepsongolche habasa Baringo.
Asante sana.
Mwaka wa 2025 mpaka 2027. Asante sana.
Asante sana. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Chepsongol. Twende tusikize Wycliffe Kipsang Tobole.
Thank you very much. My name is Wycliffe Kipsang Tobole, aspiring Senator, Baringo County, on the United Democratic Alliance Party. I have this to say. One, Senate is a house of debate, a house of articulation of issues. As such, a senator does not have a fund to run or a portfolio to control. It is important to note that the Senate is not a house to perform other duties. It is a house of debate. I want to plead with the people of Baringo County to observe that the Senate requires people who can debate well, people who can articulate issues well, so that then we can have those resources cascaded down to the ground. I want to offer myself as a person who will debate best for Baringo County, and then having debated best, the resources will come down to Baringo County. Lastly, I wish to, I think next time, Tom,
yes,
you will need to bring decorum and discipline in debate.
I agree.
We can as well mobilize such groups to come and cheer. We have the capacity. We really have. But it is only that we respect debate. I want to challenge my brother DK next time. Attend debate devoid of shenanigans and goonism.
All right, proceed.
To come and shout. It's not a shouting spree, really.
Proceed.
To hire, hiring some fellows to come and shout. We should bring decorum.
Point of order.
You are out of order, by the way.
Proceed.
We should have serious debates.
Proceed.
If I knew that it is a debate of shouting spree, hiring some few groups to come and shout, I wouldn't have attended.
Proceed.
We have serious things to transact outside there.
Proceed.
My brother told,
proceed.
we have serious campaign strategies to run.
All right.
Other than to attend fora of shouting spree around.
Proceed.
We need to have discipline in
We hear you.
Even at the Senate.
We hear you.
Yeah, that is it.
Proceed.
So allow me to finish this point.
It's okay.
Please
conclude.
Please. Next time, Tom.
Please
conclude.
No, I hear you. Next time, you have not heard me because it is still happening.
I hear you.
Next time, Tom and Amkich.
Yes.
Before we subscribe to attend such debates,
yes,
you must give us modus operandi so that we know that there is respect and decorum. Last time when we were in Lake Pogoria Spa, there was order and discipline because there were no goons hired to come and shout around. So allow me to finish this point. Allow me to finish.
Please proceed, Banatabole. Please
Finish.
I am not going to proceed when there is shouting around. I am not. And I'm not the kind of person to be calmed down by small shouts.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Let us come down.
Yes.
Let us come down.
Yes.
And allow members to articulate their issues.
Please proceed.
So this is what I was saying.
Finally, Manishima.
Tafadhali tutulie tafadhali tuheshimu
Mato,
tuheshimu kikao hiki
na president. Tulikuwa tumesema tukuwe na heshima. Tafadhali waongelesha mabwana watupatie nafasi tumalize. Haya, please proceed Bwana Tobole.
Tunyamaze tafadhali.
Proceed.
Thank you.
Mwish.
So, this is the last thing I was saying.
Proceed, Bwana Tobole. We can hear you. Please proceed. We can hear you.
This is the last thing that I was saying.
Yes. proceed.
An appeal. Tumeombwa na waheshimiwa hawa wote tutulie, wote wame request. Wote wame request tutulie tafadhali. Kindly.
All right.
Kindly.
I think they've come now.
Maliza mheshimiwa.
The Senate is the house of debate.
Yes.
And senators seated there are serious debaters. For you to get your share, you must be a serious debater and a serious negotiator. For you to get proper resources, proper oversight, and proper representation. I offer myself as that person to set the bar of Senate high, vibrant leadership, so that Baringo County can be well represented at the national level. Thank you.
Asante sana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think, ladies and gentlemen, let's be quiet so that allow us to close this great event. We want the camera to be on this other end. Kindly, we are done from the other point. Our media personalities, are we good? Which camera?
Which camera are we using, Bonnie? We finish up?
We want to appreciate, even as they set up the the camera for the closing remarks. Tungependa jamani, because I double up as an MC in other events with Maluk Tanj and Mato, yes, and Chepsoi, Mr. and Sergon, MC White, and all the MCs who are here.
Yes.
I want us to do 3 hearty claps, and in honor of UDA, because there are more UDA aspirants here, tupige ile moja, 3 zile smart, kuwashukuru hawa waheshimiwa na kuwakitakia kila laheri, to wish them well. Tupige moja, hapana, wacha nisimame. Yani tupige moja hivi na nguvu kidogo. Haya, 1, 2, 3. Na yeni wananchi, asanteni sana. Ya independent moja. Asante sana.
Asante sana ndugu Amkich.
Yes.
Ainam. Ladies and gentlemen, tumefika tamati kama ndugu yangu Amkich alivyosema. Lakini kabla tujamaliza sherehe ya siku ya leo, tafadhali mnikubalie niwatangazie kwamba wale waheshimiwa wetu MPs wote wamekuwa wakiendelea na kufuatilia mdahalo huu. Mheshimiwa Joseph Makalapa amekuwa akitufuatilia, Mheshimiwa Errol Kipchumba, na wale waheshimiwa wote kutoka Mogotio, Ruben Kiborik, Mheshimiwa Musa Sirma, Mheshimiwa William Kamket, na vile vile Mheshimiwa Joshua Kandie kutoka Baringo Central, na vile vile Mheshimiwa Jackson Bishop Emeritus Jackson Kosgei, na vile vile women representative wetu Mheshimiwa Florence Chematian. Vile vile ni shukuru Mheshimiwa Josephat Akuro Lokorio kutoka pale Baruesa, ameshiriki pamoja na sisi moja kwa moja bila Baringo West. Naambiwa kuna Baringo West ambaye inakuwa constituency hapo sio mbali. Hatuna la ziada. Ningependa kumshukuru Mheshimiwa Wycliffe Tobolei, nimshukuru Kiranja wa chama, Mheshimiwa Ruben Chepsongol, nimshukuru Mheshimiwa Evans Mundulel, wakili Benjamin Cheboy, Mheshimiwa DK Daniel Kipto, nimshukuru Mheshimiwa Silas Tochim, na mshukuru Mheshimiwa engineer bwana Kibogong ameshiriki pamoja na sisi.
Asante sana.
Hatuna shughuli, tumeshukuru tu.
Nitangaze kwamba tuko na exit protocols kutoka kwa we want to thank the online people. Of course we are forgetting. Asanteni sana wale ambao wamekuwa wakitufuatilia. All the big halls in Baringo County have been following. Mahoteli zimekuwa zimejaa kuanzia saa 2 hadi wakati huu. Asanteni sana. Tutafanya photo session. Tutafanya photo session immediately after this.
Naam. Kabla Amkich atajipatia, tafadhali nataka tushiriki kwa maombi moja. Tuombe kwa sababu tumemaliza sherehe hii. Naomba Kabona kuja tuombe. Tunyamaze kwa maombi tafadhali.
Tunyamaze tufunge kwa maombi.
Tunyamaze tafadhali, maombi yanafanywa.
Tuombe. Tutoe kofia. Let's pray.
Tunyamaze tafadhali, tunyamaze, watu wanaomba.
Let's pray. God, Jehovah King of glory, we are before thy throne, O mercy, O King of glory. We thank you for the gift of life you have given us, O King of glory. We thank you for this session, O King of glory. We have come through. We thank you and glorify thy name. We thank you for the senators, for the aspirants, O King of Glory, as we prepare for 20th, that you are going to guide us, O King of Glory. We pray for these people as they are living right now, that you are going to guide them to where they are going. For in Jesus' holy name I pray, trusting and believing.
Amen. Wacha nitangaze hivi tafadhali, wacha nitangaze hivi kwamba mahali tuko hapa ni facility, it's a private facility. We would wish to live kama hii nyumba iko sawa. People. Sure. So for purposes of security, we will ask the